patch. It's not high on the priority list for some reason, you know?
This is a survival skill.
This is not a survival skill. You get on the ground and you fucking squat. They done.
Well, the squat part, the toilets worked. There was no paper. There's a difference.
So you squat over the toilets then?
Well, no, you can actually sit on the toilet.
Okay, YouTube works.
I'm not talking about French toilets.
Honestly, I prefer the toilets you have to squat over.
All I will say is the Louisville Sunday Times is not an acceptable alternative.
Although I will also say goodbye to the Battle Path today. Bye, Battle Path!
Bye! Austin
We
Powers
won't miss
going
you.
away.
No, we won't.
Me especially, because I did you twice.
Also, the coronavirus is happening now. Yay. Or is it just Italy, because of Italy's anti-vax movement?
It's Italy, France, China.
France?
And the US is just panic and nothing else.
Really?
An opportunity for the anti-vaxxers to stand up and be counted.
Yeah. Bye.
Carted off and be buried.
Fantastic idea, Janet. Satanko and Jeffrey Weffrey. Yay. Also, we're due for another hotfix. Well, I say hotfix, it's not really much of a hotfix, it's actually a patch.
It's just a deleting battle path stuff fix.
No, actually, it's, have they put it up yet? Is it the maintenance? Yes. Yeah, it was that one.
No, it's fixing the
Battle
VSync
Path
problem
ends,
during
adds
loading
first
screen.
special operation. Cool.
Like,
Hi,
just
Newbie
the
Panda, how are
VSync
you? Haven't seen you in a
problem
while.
loading screens is a big thing.
And the 640 finally gets its armor back. Yay.
Oh, so now it has a free shot and armor. Fuck.
We've still got the gun of a 90 MS at tier 10, so well, at least I
Does it
don't need to
really
use the
matter
marker.
to you?
Yeah.
Even after all the bullshit you've already pulled in that thing?
There's bullshit that's easy to pull off, and there's bullshit that isn't easy to pull off. The bullshit with the Black Eagle is actually quite bad to pull off, really. It's like its gun is relatively weak, and the reload time has gone up, so it's now got the reload of a Leopard 2AX rather than the reload of a T14. This means is that its DPM has gone down significantly to do for that ready rack, and while it got a side armor buff, its lower plate is still as weak as ever, its side armor is weak, and its ammo rack armor is weak as well, which it should be. As Janet can probably attest, if you extend the ammo rack out the side of a tank and expect it to also have blast panels on something that was not originally designed, that's going to be really thin, to the point at which it could be penetrated by ammo, by autocannons. Anyway, we're going to do Caribbean Crisis.
We are?
We are, I think. Is it available? Oh no, it's tomorrow. Why is it there then?
Actually, it's Friday.
They're all weak.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we can grab anybody in. Hi, boy, you coming to join us today?
Oh. Hey, Bork.
Bork.
Winter quarantine. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Not fun.
Yeah, I imagine they might start shutting my uni down. So, do we have any takers today?
Well, you're still 10 minutes early for most people to arrive, so...
6 minutes, actually. Kind of wondering if we'll get the K21, or I'll have to splash 9,000 gold for it. And then, when the trading system is done, hopefully I'll be able to get some money out of that as well. The entrepreneurial spirit that the Americans always seem to go on about. Stonks. Well, I mean, they're mine. I didn't get them for free. They're mine. Right. Could we take a MBT or something along the likes and... Am I strange for manually controlling my GPU fans?
No.
It's just that itty bitty bit of paranoia. Huh.
There's people that pretty much just develop their own custom friend profiles and speed up curves.
So
Like,
the cage armor
0.1
doesn't look like it does much. I think I'll just go for the heavy armor instead, which doesn't look to be very useful, but oh well, whatevers. I mean, we might as well just get some games done, you know.
I need to grind this thing somehow,
Yeah.
even if it's boring as fuck to play.
Yeah, I have the Leo games up for Friday. Hi Ark.
Hi, Ark.
How you doing?
Hey, Ark.
How's it going?
We're alright. How's it going in quarantine land? How's the anti-vaxxer movement going?
To be honest, I'm kind of a shut-in by myself, so it doesn't really change much.
You a shut-in? I thought you were a highly sociable person.
Yeah,
Firever gamers.
but to go, and that's about it. I don't go clubbing, I don't go drinking, I just go to the gym, go to work if I got work at a time, and then go back to the house and LARP myself on a sofa or on a chair and play games, or watch anime, or watch movies.
You
or
mean
up to
you sit there and masturbate finally to hentai?
No. No.
Yes, he does.
That's for
He
men
does.
of culture. That's the difference. How's it going, by the way?
Alright.
Personally speaking, I'm more worried about you.
Hmm?
There is no healthcare system where you live.
No, there isn't. But I
Personally
live in a
speaking-
village, and I don't have that much contact with people due to measures I took in October, so I wouldn't get the so I wouldn't get the flu again. And so far, it's worked.
Well, no, the main problem is not that it's not curable. It's not that it's basically always curable if you got proper treatment and intensive treatment. The problem that we're having here in Italy, and we are struggling to cope with it, is that the seats available for intensive care are dwindling. Meaning that in Italy, there are only 5,000 apparatuses for artificial breathing. If we run out, and there are people that actually need those, they are dead.
Rip.
Okay, how many intensive care seats there are in America?
I'm not in America though.
Yeah, I know, but just to give you an example.
If you mean about the UK, the UK is kind of running out.
Yeah, you're even in a worse position than me actually, because they are not putting any sort of superstructure or...
Wow, this is actually disgusting. Like, really? I can just auto aim? This is worse than the javelins. Like, what the fuck?
What are you
The
playing?
Rosamax auto aim with its missiles.
The spikes, really.
Yeah.
Oh, the auto aim missiles.
They have
I'm pretty
ridiculous
sure they had
agility.
auto aim.
Like, holy
Spikes
shit!
up
I can
there.
just. How?
I remember them doing it like 1,000 damage.
They are.
Like 3
They do
years
do
ago.
1,000
do.
damage. It's like,
They still do.
Well, at least you got more HP now.
I don't even have to
They've-
aim. Like, what the fuck?
They've got disgusting penetration as well, as far as I remember.
Yeah, because they're practically tier 9 to 10 missiles.
Also, I'm playing Alex Jones, the Gay Frogs remix while doing this. I feel like this is well, this is appropriate. Yeah, the
Do they
BVP's
still fly
missiles
very
need to go.
slowly though?
Is it still what?
Do they still fly very slowly though? Because I remember that only being their only downside, the Rosamax missiles. The
I think the BVPs do. The BVP, I'm not sure about the Rosamac. It seems to be flying relatively fast.
They go faster the higher in tier they get.
I seem to be
Signals
stuck.
are kinda
No.
slow, but the Rosamax go faster.
I doubt he'll give us anything on Blaze. Literal's one tough bastard.
Oh, and I just spent like 35 euros into Green Dawn DLC, by the way.
I hope I can get him.
I couldn't resist.
That feel when you haven't donated.
So what?
I basically bought the vanilla version of Grim Dawn on a bundle. I saw it on this Discord, and 3 days, and I completed the game, and I'm over playing DLCs. It's so fucking
Give me a
good.
few minutes, need to download AW, get a new PC. Nice, what did you get, newbie? Also bought uninstalled AW. Weak. Weak.
What episode are you writing, Castlevania, by the way?
Episode 3. Renner.
Oh.
Renner usually has a lot of work to do, so it's kind of like Mondays and Thursdays we get to watch things
I
together.
actually started
No
watching
fucking spoilers,
it.
shut the fuck up!
No.
Shut up!
Actually, it's not spoilers. I started watching it at like midnight, and I finished it at like 4.
Yeah, I did.
What show?
I did the same for The Witcher. Like,
Castlevania.
I literally watched episode like 1 to 7 on the day it came out, finished my stream, and then watched it again.
It's really good. I don't know how you two managed to stop at episode 3, to be honest.
She had work to do and I had to go to bed. I kind of have to stick to a sleeping schedule now.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do the same, to be honest. Right now, I'm like, I was on the verge of going to a job meeting, you know, to get a new job and everything, but then everything happened, and I'm kind of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going on a job meeting tomorrow.
No.
Have fun, Jeff. I thought you were doing more work.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but currently on undetermined period of leave. So I don't know when
So,
I get back to working.
Whatever other European countries on lockdown is France.
And
The only
Italy
other
and-
ones? Yeah.
Like big events are getting cancelled, but I can pretty much just go anywhere I want.
We made
Yeah.
it to the second village.
Kinda got lucky I managed to go to a concert before the whole thing shut down.
Mm-hmm. Why has it shut
February.
down?
Huh?
Why has it shut down in Italy anyway?
Yeah, true. Pretty much only supermarkets. The only places you can go without, you know, getting fined, more or less, are places where you can get basic goods like food and water if you don't have a common source. But yeah, I think I have to go to a nearby city to get a rat for my pet python. So I have to write an authorization for myself to go there. And I have to specify at what hour I go, where do I stop, where do I plan on returning, all those things. You can actually get like up to 3 months behind bars if you really screw up.
Wow, that's kind of crazy.
Well, then again, you just do a prison break.
Well, yeah,
It's
but why?
It's necessary. to be
Why?
honest.
Why
It's
is
necessary.
Italy on lockdown?
Hannah, enemy
What do
Because
you
they're
mean why?
panicking about coronavirus. Because the
There,
official
it's not a
cases-
panic. It's not a panicking. It's literally mathematically proven that if you do not do these things, you are overloading the hospital system, and people that would survive, 99% of the cases are going to die because they don't have any machinery to support the breathing, more or less. Not to mention that the most people die of here is not directly connected to coronavirus, but the coronavirus is adding to people that already have illnesses and that already have a weak immune system. And if you don't have the spots for those people in a hospital, they're going to die. It's already what's happening, like, in the most hit zones. There are medics that are literally, like in times of war, they are deciding which people to let live and which ones to let die because they don't have enough equipment. Just to give you a situation, and it's just like, what, 5,000 people? Okay.
I can't
It's
actually
not-
imagine what's going to happen to the UK with like our complete lack of a healthcare system now, and the US is going to be fucked
Yeah.
as well.
You can make projections, and they've already made this in Germany because Germany is having the same thing that's happening to us, only 10 days late. They're already starting to do everything we are doing. If you do anything else later, it's only going to get worse. Like, you only require like a month, maybe 2, of this situation, of not going anywhere unless it's strictly necessary to, you know, combat this virus effectively. If you don't do that, it's spiraling out of control, and you are going to have a lot of dead people on your hands.
Considering how incredibly callous my government is, I don't think they're going to do anything.
Not to mention that a lot of governments right now are having elections. So, that's one of the things I am most disappointed about. That you are more or less risking the people's lives for making a statement because of an election. More or less. That's the kind of
Let me
level we
smoke
are.
up for you, Janet. Can you back out a bit? Actually, no, you're fine. Okay. Speaking of which, do we want to do armor on Friday, or do we want to do something else? Because there has been a pretty heavy lack of people attending recently.
What do you mean? There's been more, probably.
No, armor.
Ah! Okay.
Honestly, you should get it and play it with us, actually. It's fucking hilarious.
Which one?
Armor.
Which game, sorry?
He should probably just have him wait until he gets that new computer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Probably.
otherwise, Arm would just melt his current one.
Gonna run at 10 FPS.
1060 and R7 1700 can't manage 30 on minimum settings.
Tell you what, when AJ comes over, I can install armor on that laptop. And we can have 2 computers running that.
You know your graphics are bad when you can't tell the difference between a tank and a house.
Oh, no, that's just PUBG.
This is what it means to be old. Oh god.
Oh no,
I can't wait.
I've been there. I used to have a crap top that barely ran anything. Like, when I came back to World of Tanks after I did this graphical improvement, I had no idea I was playing World of Tanks since I used to play it in like minimum settings, and the game looked absolute garbage. And I was like, wait, I can't actually figure out what I'm doing anymore because I can't fucking see.
Same thing when I went from low 720p to medium 1080p. That was before the graphical improvements.
It's not as bad as it used to be perfectly honest. Like, you can buy a PC for $150 on like Amazon, and it's probably gonna have better specs than what I currently have. I'm not kidding. Technology has come so far right now that you can get things on the lower spectrum for dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Like, literally. You don't take coffee for 2 months and you can already afford a medium-sized PC.
Hey Valsdo, how you doing? Seen you in a while.
Like, just the value you can get on a gaming PC sub $1,000 is incredible at the moment.
True.
We'll play next.
Has anybody bought on oil stock? No?
Ooh.
No, not yet.
Oh, the oil companies
Not
are
yet.
taking a
It's going to
fucking...
keep going down for a bit.
Yeah, honestly, it does
Russia's
sound like
not
a
giving
good
up.
time to buy an oil. Like,
Just stock up on oil.
fuck. I'm actually trying to get money together so I can fly to my friends in New York, because right now, airline prices have gone, like, all the way down, and I'm like, Moon, tell me when I can come over! Because it's like $4.50. Actually, I don't even fucking know how much it is right now. Let me open a new private window.
You know what's funny about alien taxes? That we've got taxes about the invasion of Abyssinia some 120 years ago, still in our fuel bill. I'm not kidding.
Oh, so
Like,
those are temporary
from-
taxes.
Yeah, from the invasion of Libya as well.
Lol. See how much it is. Ooh. Ooh, that's quite a bit of money.
There we go.
$600. Saturday's $500. Yeah, I've got pretty flexible days. I'm a flexible person.
I'm flexible.
Flexible.
Like that great Martin
Flex tape.
song. I used to be plastic, now I'm elastic, I'm flexible.
You know, Janet, sometimes I admire you, and then sometimes I genuinely wonder why I just shouldn't turn your life support off.
No, that's on Zavi.
Right, I'm not on life support.
Yet.
I'm still in
I'll fucking put you on it though!
Just cough on her.
I've been threatened by much more opposing people.
And suddenly you're the Chinese people.
Those people
talking to
couldn't-
each other saying, just cough on him.
Those people couldn't crack things between their thighs as hard as I can though. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Ark can attest to this. Once you start doing thighs, you can start fucking... No, once you start doing squats, you can fucking crush things. Like...
Yes. Big thighs.
I'm pretty fit.
Thick thighs.
I'm sorry. Yay! Starting a new game. Ah, shit, I don't have a blacksmith. Aw, for fuck's sake. So this is what it means to feel pain.
Do you remember when they were promoting Black Desert Online? And you like look on the Steam reviews and you're like, oh, that's why,
Oh no shit. I'm removing those instead. For fuck's sake. No.
Shit, I need to sit up. Much better. See, it's good. It's good for the back support, even if I'm not sure I'll actually live this long.
I'm actually sitting on a chiropractic chair. You know, the one that,
Really?
it's almost, how's it called? You know how Japanese, no, you know how weeb people sit while they're eating? I have a chair that basically elevates that position. Just to don't become golem.
This you can eat harder.
Yeah.
Any luck, Magnus?
Good back posture.
Anna. I found an abandoned village of sorts. I'm going.
Always in a good back posture. Although I currently have although I'm currently second on a lollipop, so.
Currently having a little chat with an NPAA patrol. Nothing I can't handle. What about Enigma? Nothing so far. I'll let you know. Okay. Ricochet. No bad.
2017 is like still. It's still the angry sandbag. For once,
Force Pillow Incarnate.
yeah, for once, for once, some Tank Sniper actually managed to make a nickname that stuck. Considering half the fucking community uses my nicknames for things, I feel great. My ego swells.
Immense.
Shit, there's a pack. Box! I've got it.
I feel slightly mentally damaged for making this build.
What have you done?
Basically, my character can naturally heal
What
itself
is this
to full
hitbox?
health in 10 seconds just through health regen. And most of my damage comes from the enemies attacking me and getting damaged instead of me actually dealing damage to them.
Good job,
So
you've become Maple.
Okay.
So the battles with people that actually do ranged attacks instead of melee attacks takes forever. Because I can't fucking kill them.
That feeling when Ark has been watching so much anime is pretty much becoming painful.
That feel when you've been so used to Ark just being angry at every game he plays, and now he's having fun and you actually have no idea what to do now. It's true.
Yeah, right, I remember he was angry all the time.
I'm still angry all the time. That's my secret cap.
That's your way of controlling it, just being angry all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
You become the Hulk.
Mm-hmm. It's like an Italian Hulk.
It's just a matter of not letting things build up inside you.
Mm-hmm.
If they do, it's just worse.
Oh yeah.
You can apply that to everything.
Honestly, it's worse if you do it on streams, because then eventually you just get like so fucking annoyed. I am very guilty of this.
It's sad, it just doesn't mean it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Identify target. Magnus, respond.
I found the NPAA base. It's fortified quite well, actually. Getting in will take some effort. Still no intel on Blaze? None. I told you already. I'll let you know.
It seems that Little lied to us. Austin, take care of it, please.
No need. He won't tell anything anyway.
Hong Kong.
Identify target.
Oh my fucking god, it's huge.
East was never an option.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's disgusting.
Are you having fun?
No, I'm looking at the new map after the DLC and it's gonna take a while. Like, if the campaign I just finished was 10, this thing is overall is like 25. Plus the whole
That's a
new
heckin' big number right
classes and items. Ah, it's great.
Yeah.
Like, it really reminds me of when I used to play like Sacred back in like middle school. Was one of those Diablo clones. It was actually pretty good.
Do you guys have phones?
You guys not have phones?
Did this PTZ fall down at any? Yeah, he fell down and he couldn't get up. Ah.
He's stuck
Yeah,
in a pit.
there are already people that bought this game and said, I'm boycotting I'm boycotting Blizzard, so I bought this game and I never been happier in my whole life. Apparently. Like, it's so much more detailed, to be honest. Like, the only good thing...
16 times detail.
No, but, like, honestly speaking, I've played Diablo once at my friend's house, and, like, compared to even Sacred, it had, like, horrible customization for what it basically was. The combat was amazing. Like, the sense of it was great, but everything else kind of fell short. Not to mention the campaign, or the lack of length of the campaign. Kind of left me disappointed.
Diablo 2 is actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Blizzard anymore. It's Blizzard Activision.
Yeah.
That's different. A lot different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to how EA is going to fuck up Command and Conquer again.
Oh well. More or less kind of rooting on the individual, companies rather than the publisher.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all a matter of the producer actually standing up to the publisher.
Yeah,
And-
EA just closes their studios.
Yeah, that's what happens most of the time. I'm still fucking crying for Dead Space and what they did to Dead Space 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if you don't know, Sophie, Dead Space 3 used to be planned to be only multiplayer. As in,
Wasn't that a single
you could
player game?
Yeah, it was a single player, but it was multiplayer in the sense you could play the campaign co-op. And what they wanted to do was that they made it so one player could see things the other couldn't. Like with illusions and mindfuckery going on, you had to literally talk to the other guy and figure things out.
And
And
the internet
they-
being the internet.
Yeah. You could also do it like in co-op.
Isn't it supposed to be Adi we can anti-party?
Yeah.
Like over here or something?
No idea.
And when the game came out, of course EA put microtransactions in it. It was one of the first games they did that too,
What's going on?
actually.
Same as before.
Like one of
Wasn't
the
it
first.
FIFA?
No, Adi.
True.
Need help?
No, FIFA was the Godfather. A major release like Dead Space 3 actually coming basically as
So
a
the
launch
Adi is spawned
with
further
those
back
things.
actually, it's like over there or something.
The crafting was amazing in Dead Space 3, but it was very grindy for one reason, of course. Sadly. It's one of those games when they take things out and make them harder to grind just to chill people out. Oh well.
No, they're gonna cap out. No. BMPT smash. BMPT smash.
Did you play Dead Space 2? Sophie?
No. I never got to play
Oh.
Dead Space. No, I want to jump on the PTZ, you bastard!
We are waiting for you at
God damn it.
I don't know if it's on sale now, it probably is.
Oh, suddenly we are Magnus in the God T90 and 2 Abrams.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me just tell you this, if you play Dead Space 2, you are never going to take eye surgery again. Never.
Oh shit,
It's
Independence
gonna
here.
traumatize you.
Could it traumatize me any more than Castlevania?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna... Well, I kinda need
Play
eye
Alien
surgery,
Isolation
'cause
in
I'm
VR with a
fucking
headset on.
blind!
No. Alien Isolation in VR with a headset on hard difficulty with the inability to shut off the acoustic feedback you give to the game. So if you make noise in the room, you're making noise in the game.
That sounds like one way to make me permanently paranoid.
Aren't you already?
Who said that?
Alien Isolation is amazing. It's one of those games that actually tried to do its own thing and succeeded.
Creative Assembly was still good.
It still is. Creative Assembly, I mean, it still is on certain franchises.
Total War has pretty much just gone down the drain.
What do you mean? I've been watching a Turin in the stream like 20 minutes ago, playing tournaments. It's pretty nice. Plus,
Freaking
they're
boring.
pretty much testing the waters for
Hey,
Chapter 3.
Oh no, Chapter 3 isn't here yet.
No, Dario said something about using Vict with a T15. Jeff? You're in a tier 7, mate.
I know, give me a second.
You have 1 second. 1.
There it is.
You have one.
Juan.
See, I did it within the 1 second. Be happy.
Is that commander still bad, by the way, Juan Carlos?
So far
I remember it
he's
giving
either
speed,
for
like-
light tanks or we've managed to make him into the most broken MBT build of all time.
I
the
also
one with view range?
Yeah, the K1A1 627 meters of view range.
Didn't he used to improve speed as well?
I don't. I mean, I can look at him afterwards. I mean, I kind of just forgot about
Improving
everything
top
else
speed.
when I figured out that you just stick him on the K1A1 and basically ruin everybody's game, especially on pipelines. You can just sit on the fucking hill and spot their hill and like, ah, fuck you. Hi, gang. How you doing, sweetie?
I always felt like light tanks were in a weird spot in Armored Warfare because
Yeah.
they either are underwhelming or they are literally more broken than an MBT in the same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the PL1 when he got the unmanned turret must have been a blast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought we were going to do Spec Ops.
No, I just wanted to see what Flavio was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes, I mean, he's a great player.
Unless it comes to the Argetti.
He's better than me, obviously. Like, fuck tons better than me. Actually, so is Ark and Tank, but
Yeah.
Then again, I'm uncertain about Ark with how long he's been away from the game.
nah, Ark
Yeah,
can probably still
I'm
deliver.
probably gonna suck when I come back, but it's mostly related to concentration, to be honest. If you got to keep an audience entertained and talk and try to not be salty at the same time, I'm pretty sure I would be bad too. Actually, I would be actually worse. Very much worse. Because I talk too much. And that's why I go to the gym. I have to compensate.
When that heat is doing 800 damage.
I mean, speaking of insane builds, I think the 490 Erin sniper build might still be viable.
Well, everything becomes viable when using Aaron. Actually, is the Cobra actually useful now that it's got like a
Oh
shit
yeah,
ton
it's like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Like, put all mortar crews in there. Just watch it. Fire!
Although the only bad thing about missiles is that like they lost like so much of their agility.
Yeah. You can't arc them across fields.
No.
anymore. You can track somebody with the spins and just perma-track him behind a hill. Oh jeez, that was so good. And even worse, you could designate a target, track him, go behind the hill and just farm him. It felt like actual abuse. The things you could get away with.
That feeling when the T-15s no longer have the super APS.
Oh yeah, right, they shot down shells as well.
Yeah.
No longer as bots.
So I kind of prefer the double tap, to be honest. Like the ability to just dunk 2k damage, and with the module damage they do, it's practically like a guaranteed ammo rack on T-15s. You literally put them out of the fight immediately, and that's like probably the best thing. This thing's missiles feel weird.
Oh yeah, all missiles except for the spikes feel weird.
Yeah.
Told you about the 50 meters of inagility.
As in the missiles fly just straight for the first 15 meters.
No, they.
That's what they've been doing.
Huh. Or is it like the opposite? Like you can maneuver the missile for the first 50 meters and then...
No, it's like they don't react at all for the first few meters.
Oh.
And that can bring problems.
Oh, it is problems because if you're on the slightest incline and your launcher doesn't pivot, they go straight into the dirt.
I still remember, I actually went back to watch the replay when I did 20,000 damage in the game. And the fact I had to lead like a whole tank away from a T-14 going broadside at like 20 meters made me laugh. Like, you literally were throwing banana peels on rockets.
Yeah.
As far as I were concerned, because they just wouldn't fly. Like, the only way to hit something at point blank was to track and then shoot them.
I'm getting shot in the back following to the indicator.
I thought you weren't LARPing as the French.
No, then I would just surrender.
I thought LARPing as the French would involve being basically abandoned by your allies. Who go off to basically do nothing to save you and instead just run off to their own island.
And sink your entire fleet.
You know, I haven't actually used that line of thinking with the we won the war mentality of British nationalists. I wonder how that will go.
The UK winning the war. Forget it.
The UK did not win the war.
If you didn't get supplies from the US, you would have starved before Germany.
Could you guys, like, not kill my turret ring? Also, I still have no idea which module indicates my engine.
What do you mean?
It's the car engine symbol. Underneath the tracks and above the fuel can.
It looks like the wallet. Your wallet is now fuck symbol. You should see in your car.
Why do we have that?
Yes, you do. It's
Also, like,
it's on the right side.
also,
of
like,
the,
there's like, there's like no visual indicator, like a line that says tracks have been damaged or something. Instead, it's like all icons, and then we have this random health bar under their health bar of a vehicle you're aiming at, and I'm like, I can see it. Why do I need a little red health bar telling me how much health there is when there's already a health bar directly above the vehicle telling me how much? It's like a health bar in a health bar. I don't know. A health bar, but in a health bar. Positive is on bug T-15 rockets when you're too close to Massage's mooring and enemy tank control for 90 degree. Yeah, that does make sense. Also, hi Beta, how are you?
You know what would be useful in this UI? It would be a loud ding sound when you run out of your last round of ammunition and you have to reload.
Honestly, even literally the sound of a fucking M1 Garand being ejected would be better.
That would be the best.
It would be useful.
Yeah. So what do you want to play?
Yay, now I need like now I need 100,000 more XP before I can get the good ammunition.
Actually, Bradley AWS, how much more do we have to go on that? 113 out of... Yeah, there's probably not much point right there. Retreat. Yeah, I'll take that. What's the other one? So I'm not going to get the 360 degree system. So I'm going to... I finally got all the modules on the Griffin unlocked.
And the 360 degree system is just spotting range.
Yeah, but that's kind of needed in a vehicle that, you know, is basically blind. So we have anti-tank guided missiles.
Not like the 30 meters.
Ooh, boy, that's fast! 1700 meters per second with 800 heat. It's 800 heat pen though.
Yeah, but it's basically just heat shells instead of ATGMs.
Yeah, but it's still AGGMs though.
And the CGMs are just better AP.
Oh, here's a new term for a hospital. Disease amplifier.
Aww.
You really enjoy this, don't you?
That's just a Chinese quarantine center.
If you don't have coronavirus before you go into the hospital, the risk is you get it while you're there.
Oh. Look at the bright side, at least they're now welding people into their homes.
Yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
Not yet. I mean, not yet outside of China.
That's because the low-tech version is to use bricks and mortar.
It's not really effective because it has to solidify. Right? It's much better to wield 2.0. If you have to do it. Oh, there's also that video of Chinese officials putting a guy into a metal box in a pickup, and he's screaming the whole time. Because apparently they told them that actually they put people, you know, into cremation while they're still alive, more or less.
More or less.
I mean,
it's an either-or thing. Either you're alive or not.
Well,
you won't be for long.
I mean, I've actually been.
I'm just gonna call my stream fucking coronavirus virus.
No, I've actually been.
No, you'll get demonetized.
No, everything related to that gets demonetized. If you watch like China Uncensored, that's covering the whole thing happening in China and Taiwan, it's been demonetized literally every time as soon as the video came out.
Well, they've been demonetized just because of China.
China.
Yeah.
China.
Deep trouble in Little China.
China.
I mean, they're
Just
literally.
A rebellion and they start crying.
That actual feel when we know more about other countries' political shenanigans going on than our own. Like, I'm pretty sure I know more about China and the US than I do my own. Like,
they're literally beating people on the streets for not wearing masks or touching railway lines. I mean,
Well,
if that's what it takes to combat a virus, I'd rather deal with it.
Self-eliminating problem.
Not true. No, I mean the handrail. Touching the handrail or something. They're literally beating people up for that.
what the fuck? This isn't a missile. This is a what?
What are you using? Oh, using the heat ones.
the
Yeah, they are classed as missiles, but they're pretty much a zero accuracy.
That is not a missile. Wait, how come the fucking sea chems don't have this? Don't have this?
What?
Look, how come the kinetic missiles on the Bradley and the MGM don't have this?
Because you have a gun that's fired from?
Yeah. Why don't they have this? Make things so much easier to aim. Can I even aim it? No.
Yeah, but it's
practically
just
instant.
a better AP shell for your gun.
It is actually. So what the hell are they? Have they been doing the Bradley AWS and the MGM low set when they could just make it this? Like, that would have made like the whole 4 weeks of balancing so much easier, you know? Like, fuck, they wouldn't even need to give it like the 1,000 damage. Just this.
This.
Jeez. Also, I had some people telling me that the Haramu's ready rack isn't broken. I was like,
Well, no,
Wait,
the
wait,
6th
you
round
know
isn't.
I mean,
You can spot the people that haven't grinded it yet, but just by the ones saying that it's not broken.
like, okay, basically, I turn on the ready rack. Like, I don't even need a ready rack. Well, no. I turn on rapid fire, don't even need Douglas, and I've emptied 4 shells into somebody in 3 seconds. Within 16 seconds, I'll have loaded it all up again. That's 8 shells in 20 seconds.
Enders.
That's literally 3,200 damage.
Intel was right. That's
Alright.
targeting our planes. Take them all out.
Well, I'm time to go and fuck the lieutenant.
Yep.
How much do I need for this?
That's leading us to the old joke. Well, Lieutenant, the rest of us used to ride the camel into town.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
And it's a yellow one, Lieutenant.
So basically, I can literally just replace my AP with this. Okay.
Yeah. And you can replace your heat shells with the ATGMs.
I feel when you wish you had the Griffin's camo. This
Reminds
is
me of the fucking
actually
Typhoon.
ridiculous.
Like, they're literally... I mean, it still is the same, but the Typhoon has such a broken heat shell, you can basically only take that out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean-
it pans in the same spots and more than the AP, and it does HE damage.
You want some
Damage
AP
to
rounds
the
for you know,
shells.
like tier 7s and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
And it works when you
Like-
fire it on the move as well. Why doesn't the MGM and the Brandy Losat have this?
Because the devs are stupid.
Aw. They're just clueless, like most devs, when it comes to game
I mean, I
balance.
could tell you the truth, but I can't tell you the truth.
Well, you can, but you won't be able to tell us more truth after that.
Yeah, you always want more, so better not.
Give me more. Yeah, there's just me, like, kneeling in front of the devs while they bukake on me. Like, give me more truths, Dev Senpai.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I can handle the truth. I can handle a lot of things, actually.
Speaking of getting them on,
Oh, yeah. Bukake. I've had those awkward situations when I've had to explain to somebody what a bukake is.
You ever go
Dog.
to a Starbucks and ask for a bukkake latte?
That's just mean, Janet.
How old are you again?
5?
you have to understand, men, boys don't become men, they just grow up. That's what it means.
Isn't that what Sigmund Freud talked about?
I actually don't remember.
The guy who was like, yeah, most men want to have sex with women who are like exactly like their mothers because they never grew up.
Oh.
And they associate their wives with caregivers and also want to have sex with them because that's what their mother did, except for having sex with them, but you know.
Huh. I never heard of that one, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, granted, the guy had some serious fucking issues, but
Oh, he had big
He
issues.
did. He did. He did.
he did.
Uh,
I mean, there is some slight delay on the whole missile feedback thing, but it's like barely noticeable.
See, now the Griffin isn't that bad.
No, it's still fucking terrible. Like, it's slow, it's fat, it doesn't have any armor, it doesn't have the camo of the
Now you
Griffin
made it
50mm, and it doesn't have the ability to defend itself either versus other light tanks. It's got the slowest reload. This has just made it bearable. But it's still the worst light tank at tier 8. Actually, it's probably
Don't
the
really think of it as
only
a light tank.
light
more of a
tank.
destroyer.
Yeah, I know, but when the other team gets a fucking Ascard or a Harimu, and you get a Griffin 120 in its place, you're gonna be regretting things.
it's not a Harimu. It's a Harimu!
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 That's Indonesian tank. Ark, you don't pronounce it like that.
I know. I was just making fun of it.
It shall ever forth be known as a hairy mole.
Haribo. Honk. Oh, and this doesn't get the unmanned turret the Griffin does. So the light tank, which is heavier, has worse armor than the AFE. And it can't deploy infantry either. Big sad.
Because where else would you store the ammo?
The Griffin can store
In the
1200 rounds of
I-
50mm ammo.
And the Weasel can store 30 ATGMs.
Yeah, so there's no reason why they shouldn't get infantry like the Dragon does. Onk. Do you spot
Is
me?
the VT5 still like a reward tank, right? There's no way to get it in the
what?
factory.
There was actually. They were on sale for 35 euros some time ago,
Ugh.
and I well, they were basically like half off, and that's how I got 20,000 gold.
Huh.
Because there wasn't a limit to how many you could buy.
True.
What?
There wasn't a limit to how many VT5s you could buy.
Okay.
Basically, if I had more
You
money,
just bought multiple.
no,
and got gold
I could
instead.
only buy one because I'm not exactly the wealthiest. In fact, I'm like barely fucking struggling to make like a plane ticket or to pay for my meds, which is why I have this stream, which is why I have this thing up, which is $90 for medical bills and rent, which would actually be great. Like, guys, even a few dollars would help. Because, you know, being a full-time student fucking sucks. Because I can't make money otherwise. Definitely not guilt-tripping anybody here. I'm play the AGDS.
Bring the freedom.
It's not the freedom, it's a missile destroyer.
Ah, it's a freedom dispenser.
What's the Arling perk?
Via
class?
missile.
Da, 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 da,
And
da,
it's probably the
da,
only vehicle left
da,
you
da.
can lob missiles across hills.
Yeah, actually. And then it's got
Just
this
call it the Arling
radar,
perk
which
class
doesn't
destroyer.
do anything.
Firing tomahawks.
2 49s and a AGTS. This is gonna go really badly. Because none of us have armor.
Ricochet.
Well, no, we scout and you destroy.
You mean I scout and destroy everything?
No. Because then we just destroy you.
How? So what
It's
is...
really
Does it
not
still only
hard to
have
find
24
your public
missiles?
IP address and
with
just
Alicia you
DDoS
can get
it.
more. Biggest daily rise is UK cases reach 460. Oh shit! Oh no,
there's
hold
a
up, hold up.
commander.
Oh shit, no. I wanted to... Actually,
much
there's
ammo does the
a
commander give
there's a few commanders that bring ammo now.
Huh.
There's now 460 coronavirus cases in the UK.
Oh, that's like double what we have.
Yeah.
Once
25,000 people have been tested with 460 positive. With Wales, Hertfordshire, Lothian and Ireland having the most.
What is that?
What?
Holy shit, Jesus Christ. No, it's a scary totem that I accidentally touched, and there's a whole lot of eldritch horrors trying to eat me.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus
so
Christ.
practically a standard Lovecraft novel.
Yeah! I mean, there's literally a faction in this
Well,
game
then
called
without
the
the fish people.
Cathons. So, if that doesn't ring you Lovecraft, I don't know what can, actually.
Fish people?
No, there's a faction called Chthon. Like Cthulhu. Just,
yeah, but are they fish people?
That
just far enough to not infringe
definitely
copyright.
isn't a reference.
And the fun thing is that they seem to have combined Cthulhu and Korn from
Everybody
Warhammer.
get into cover! Get into cover,
Which is
Janet!
funnier.
Art, we're all big Warhammer nerds. We know what Korn is.
It's beautiful. No, but I mean,
Watch
blind
TTS.
real neatly. Like, this is a fairly recent game, and like, I can smell both Lovecraft, Warhammer, and like even a bit of Bloodborne in this. It's beautiful.
Point deployed.
Get over here, please. Jesus, stop shooting me.
Have you seen TTS?
Bonk.
Damn it. There's literally so many items on the ground that I am not able to attack this guy. Just pick them up, please. For the love of God. Thank you.
You have to complain about the amount of loot.
Yes. That's how good the game is.
Ooh, 99. Bonk. Bonk. And people still complain about this thing not being able to play well. Like, excuse me, have you tried
because people are retarded.
Honestly,
I mean, the hardest part of the AGDS is realizing what you have to do. Because on paper, it can do everything. But in reality, you have to know every single spot in every single PvP.
it can't do everything because it doesn't have Yamato gun sounds.
But, I mean, the main point of that tank is to know the position in which you can attack while the enemy is not able to retaliate.
The main tank...
At which point you destroy everything.
The main part of an AGGS is making people wet the bed when they realise that suddenly they're up against an AGGS player who knows what they're doing. And they will shit themselves.
Because they know they can't do anything.
Oh, you can. You smoke up and you run out of it.
I used to, like, playing in the AGDS in PvP. When you went into a skirmish game, everybody knew they had to go into the city.
Yeah.
Because as soon as the AGDS fucking saw them in the open field, they were dead.
Yeah.
And even when you play like full PvP games with more than
I
10
want to
people,
bring skirmish back. It was fun.
It was
like,
fun for people. Oh no. Can you imagine the affiliate?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you would just ADS them. Oh no, MTLBS twats.
Doesn't matter. The fucking affiliate would like tank unlimited. Affiliate can tank 9,000 damage, like, and double ammo racks because she restores the modules.
huh? Even more broken than I realized.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of broken.
This is absolutely beautiful. Come on, Matt. Turn.
No. Oh, god damn it. Just got a belt that does the exact opposite thing that I wanted to do.
52-second reload. Oh boy.
It's a very good belt, though.
I need to get the fuck out of here.
Come on, truck it. Thank you. Hi Abrams, how are you doing? That was hilariously disgusting.
That's a good laugh.
Bonk.
Oh, Spitfire, when are we going to start wearing horse skulls?
Do what?
The thing you posted in memes earlier?
What?
Horse skulls.
What about horse skulls?
When are we going to start wearing them?
Why are we wearing them?
Have you already forgotten what
Yes.
you post?
Too much.
TTS thing.
Oh. Actually, I haven't watched that yet.
Watch it now.
I'm not going to fucking watch it now. English chat is marvelous today. Wait, on the server?
What?
Let's see. What is...
Oh, holy shit, I can't even see the fucking ground.
As is being a furry again.
Holy shit.
Magnus times Hannah.
Wait, what?
No.
Okay, I wanted to know about Juan.
One?
Juan. I mean, there's the meme build with 15% crew stat increase with use of consumable.
Yeah. Oh, so it even gives you an award if you do. Oh. Holy shit. Here I thought I would just enjoy
What's the one you
more.
want? Was it max speed you wanted to know about? Yeah, it increases max speed by like 5%.
Oh, well, that's not very good actually.
I mean, you get some
Is
nice
it like
accuracy on the move, but you're not gonna get that.
I used to play with the Anders because the Anders was such a god awful level of accuracy with that Raider rack. Sorry, with that autoloader. And it didn't have any camo whatsoever to start with, so
Wow.
I played the Anders with Juan Carlos.
As a block me.
Plus, the Anders had horrible like top speed, but you told me that they added like a module giving top speed now.
15 kilometers now top speed.
It's probably the best tier 9 light tank, actually.
Yeah.
You know.
In some cases, it can be better than the Paladin Ball.
It was better than the Polo one.
In which battle did Napoleon die? His last one. Where was the Declaration of Independence signed? At the bottom of the page.
And Napoleon didn't die in battle.
What the Ravi River flows in which state? Liquid state. What is the main reason for divorce? Marriage. F for grade, A+ for creativity.
Why do we have so many ADATs?
Because the ADATS is practically like the Hellfire and just being slammed on everything.
Yep.
Because it's good.
You're making too many meme videos of it, Spitfire. That's why.
Who's making meme videos?
You! Of the ADATs! You made too much of them and now everybody's playing it. What are those?
Oh, no.
That's a dead meme, Ark. That's a dead meme.
Better idea.
No. I'm just
Better idea.
Blade Master Talisman. What is that?
Yes. Yes.
Oh no, what's she doing this time?
Guess the rate. 2.8 seconds.
What are you, an RDF?
The VT5.
You're gonna have fun.
RDF?
2.8 seconds. That's like ready rack level. It's beautiful. Are you Jeff? We're doing tier 9.
And I want to see people suffer.
Yeah, but I don't want to go in. Okay, fine. Fuck you. If we die, it's your fault.
Hey, I'm a challenger. Just behind me.
You just have to sit there and take it.
Challenger is very good at that.
Yeah. Was one of my major complaints about the Charlie getting more HP because it more or less meant very little at high tiers, but at low tiers you literally could not kill it. So even if you flank it, you're fucked anyways.
And then the Al Hussein came along.
Fuck my life.
Like, even literally removing every single weak spot from the front of the Charlie would have made it more balanced at low tiers. Because they couldn't pen it anyway, but you could at least flank it and kill it faster.
Oh no, they start taking out the SS memes.
No.
No, wait, there's still a fish loaded on this thing.
Oh, I think I know why Azza blocked me. They kept saying the AGDS was bad, so I pretty much told them just learn to play.
Oh. Yeah, learn to play.
I'm sorry, if you're fucking bad at something and you like refuse advice, that's on you. Also, my VT5 only has like 26% camo, but I have a 2.8 second reload time and I am completely fine with those. Let's go for this, no. Yeah, this one, and then the one at H8, then we can just snipe the other one.
Well done. If you can destroy 3 more mine shafts, we can prevent this mine from going into operation.
Unfortunately, I have encountered a slight problem with the VT5. Its gun depression is still kind of bad.
Kinda? It's horrific.
It's horrific. And it kind of was good, even though it had shit for ammo, when the ATGMs used to be lovable, more or less.
Oh yeah. I remember us using AGGMs in like Tier 10.
Yeah. I mean, the VT5, I more or less only played it with AGGMs in PvP when I got the Oracle.
When PvP, when missiles were still usable.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a huge target that anything with a high caliber cannon just dumps it into your turret. So you may as well hide behind a hill and melt them with ATGMs. But I don't think that can work anymore. So at least they gave it ammo. Oh, and did it buff the RDF or nah?
Can't remember.
Oh,
Nah.
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 Ah, what a shame.
Identify target.
I actually don't know.
I mean, there's RDF versions with ATGMs as well, or a 5-shot overloader. So
This is absolutely beautiful. I have the Raider Fire of the Gods. Well, I think running out of ammo may be a problem.
Really?
how
Yeah.
much do you have?
At the moment, I have 32 rounds. That's after about 8k damage. Well, about 10k potential damage. I missed out on a few. I kind of got a bit nuts with the Raider
It
Fire.
actually had 32 ammo.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
You got the
Well,
buff.
24 or 32 ammo before the buff. It was disgusting. Like, you couldn't even do like more than 6 or 7,000 damage in PvP. You just had to give up.
Mine shaft. Move quickly, Black Company. The enemy is calling for
It was
reinforcements.
just depressing. Ah, what a shame to sell his own.
Bonk.
Shane, load shotgun.
Oh god, I can't control it. Ah! I pulled on the engine boost and it kind of went places.
It's shiny.
Although the K21 is like the driftable meme vehicle now. Like, oh boy. The VT5 kind of lost its driftability now, which makes me sad.
Makes me sad as well. I still run with that.
Do you remember being able to play the Armada and play torpedo beats with it? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Oh my god.
Can I get the cat from over here?
Identify target.
I can actually. Hey, you can start heading to the base now. I've got this.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Identify
Keep
target.
looking. We still need more samples.
Reloading. Give me a season. They almost hit us.
Oh shit. Aha. I'm in pain.
Janet, I would recommend the healing.
Primary site's hit. Strike destroyed.
Okay, Janet is going to commit seppuku.
Optics repaired.
Done.
Mine entrance to go.
Alright, let's go.
Already going. Even though I'm slow.
Janet, wrong way. We need you to snipe him.
CS up.
Basically, we found the easy peasy way to do this now. Courtesy of Mara, of course. I'm a generous god. Can I? Whoop.
Sold shorter pants. Nah.
Janet, over here. Right here.
No, I missed.
Put your radar up as well.
Does someone actually need to spot the thing before we can damage it?
I think so.
I'll go.
Yeah, there's 3 shells into it and nothing.
No, it has to be highlighted. Is it highlighted for you, Janet?
No.
No, same, there's highlight.
I think it's for a specific build with like view range or something. I'll go and grab it then. You two just stay there for now, alright? Oh god, there's somebody talking about the secondaries.
Secondaries?
Secondaries. Secondaries. Or it might actually just be a problem with our view range.
Yeah, one way.
I'll stay there
Well,
for
no,
now.
the thing is rendered.
If it becomes highlighted, just say so.
Yeah. Now it is.
It's highlighted. Oh,
Okay.
it's taking damage.
So basically, we just need somebody to go in, spot it, and then run out, and then it's...
I'll finish it off.
All mine entrances have been destroyed. Now make haste. We've detected a
Whee!
long massing and heading to the
Shall I go in first?
Don't have much
Yes,
time until you
go
are
in first.
overrun.
I think that's a pretty good idea, considering that Janet's tank is kind of,
On the dev store.
yeah!
Oh, alright. Never mind.
Oh, Jen's found a PLO1.
That was close. Jump in.
The first shot of a PLO1 tracks you and it gets to your flank.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah.
That's a heckin' big oof there, partner.
Yeah, that's the problem when you're facing light tanks that all have a sub 4-second reload.
Did they
Yeah.
make AI improvements in PvE?
No.
Like, do they aim differently? No.
Oh, I found some AI improvements in Skyrim, though. Oh, wait, wrong game.
They do usually more aim for weak spots instead of center of mass, so you do have to move
To
to
actually
throw
play.
there. You can't just sit there anymore.
Bonk.
An improvement?
Oh shit, Bradley. No!
As these things means that swing fires are a problem.
They always were. I'm surprised they haven't removed it from PvE.
Oh, they've increased it. There's more. Because he added the saber.
Oh, true.
Bonk. Oh shit. Ah, pain!
Is that thing still disgusting in PvP, by the way?
What is?
The saber.
No, it got nerfed badly. Like, the swing fire missiles are so slow now. Like, you can barely aim with them.
The damage is still got here, I assume. They probably nerfed their reload as well, didn't they?
Yeah, it's got, well, I mean, it's not anywhere as near as bad as the Fox, though.
Well, I mean, considering a guy has to go out of the Fox while it's spinning around a battlefield just to reload a missile, I think that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I wish they would add the links, the alternate tier 10 ASB from the Sphinx. They could just make it heavier and give it better ATGM reload, or just
Isn't
nerf
that
the ATGM.
Jaguar?
Oh yes, the Jaguar, sorry. Because the Jaguar has the internal reloading mechanism for the missiles. All this
Belgium is
doesn't.
buying 54 of those.
It looks like a very good vehicle.
No, wrong fucking
Replaced
one.
to the Piranha.
God damn it.
I wish we would get this Centauro 2 in the game. It looks
Yeah,
really good.
because buying 90mm guns when everyone would already switch to 105s was a good idea.
How do I
the
create a
90mm
server invite
has,
without it going
purpose.
to... Mine.
The French were the last ones to use a 90mm and the ERC 90 F4s.
I think they're still using those in South Africa, aren't they?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Those are 76s on the RICOCHETs.
I mean, those small caliber guns are probably the best in those scenarios, to be honest.
Yeah.
The only thing you're firing at are Toyota trucks with machine guns on top of them.
And then our explosive shell just does the job.
Yeah, exactly. I
Let's
mean,
do...
it's mostly going towards high caliber autocannons anyway. I wish they would add the, no, it wasn't called the boomerang. It was something that was done between the Italians and the Russians. It was a wheeled vehicle
Let's
with a very
do
high
Spec
caliber
Ops
autocannon.
Insane.
Say again?
Wait, what?
Spec Ops?
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to take that one.
We need MBTs or T15s. As per usual.
Shit, I can't remember how that wheeled vehicle was called. Like it was actually like a 50mm or something.
Complete each
cannon.
chapter 10 times the extreme difficulty. Far East gives woodland camo.
Cockerel is the only company that still manufactures 90mm shells just because the Belgian military needs them.
Huh.
I thought
Oh, well.
somebody in Singapore still made them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
once we are actually allowed to buy without the US getting angry.
Buying what?
90mm shells
For what?
for the Piranha 90s we operate,
Piranha
which are
90.
basically just Piranha 3s with 90mm guns on top.
Isn't that... Ooh.
That's a 8-wheeled AFE
Ooh.
made by Switzerland.
That's the Piranha,
Yeah, and we operate the Piranha 3 in troop carrying, IFE, and tank destroying roles. And the tank destroying role is a 90mm gun. The fire support role has I think either a 25 or 30mm autocannon. But those were scrapped a long time ago. And the troop carrying Piranhas were replaced by Pandoras. And now the tank destroying Piranhas are finally going to get replaced by Jaguars. Which are just better Sphinxes.
Yeah. Bigger as well. They also do troop transport, don't they? The Jaguar, I mean.
You can either choose between troop transport or more ammunition.
Yeah.
As for troop transport purposes, we are replacing our Unimogs with Griffins.
Oof. Oh, Caesar. He's got 98 parts out of 100 for his Bradley. That's
Ow.
Oh yeah, right. There are part things.
That's
now in
a
World
big
War.
oof. How many Bradley parts do I have anyway?
Haven't they basically imitated
14.
the blueprint system from World of Tanks? Like when you have the tracks, the engine, the turret.
I can't actually
It
trade
did it for
anything
the
on my list at the
K1A
moment.
one, but then never again.
I mean, doesn't the progress just stay there? It just doesn't have any time limit or anything? Or does it?
No, it just stays there. World without end on that.
So we ready then?
It doesn't
We've been
sound
ready
too
for
bad.
a long time.
Yay!
76 parts. None of which can be traded. And 10 experimental fuel reload kits for 10.
Almost a year has passed since Hannah Burke and Austin Harper helped Magnus Halter to escape Enigma's Muscat prison. I can't do that, it's too cringy.
Does he still say holy moly in like chapter 3?
Yeah,
No, Fader's dead.
I'm afraid it was dead.
God damn
He
it.
got
Why
them all
Magnus
left.
offered to capture the enemy.
Oh,
James
no,
Bond
wait, there's the,
literal, never
hello
told
there.
figuratively.
Hello there,
Hello, there is Magnus.
General Kenobi.
General
To him. And
General
gentlemen, failure
Kenobi.
is not an option.
Oh no, it's not Magnus, it was Harper.
Hmm.
It was Harper's dude that did that. He cut the train.
So Flavio said to use Victor instead of Sabrina, and I usually trust Flavio when it comes to these kind of things.
Is Victor still meme-tastic when it comes to module damage?
Victor is still pretty meme. Sabrina can be pretty meme as well, but Flavio said he prefers Victor because they do roughly the same module. Victor does a little bit less crew, but the reload bonus for the T-15 when you get hit is pretty damn good.
There probably are still a lot of people that don't use a medkit, right? They use double repair kit, and when you take out a crew member, they just
Yeah.
fly inside.
I mean, there's people who don't use fire extinguishers.
Making a run for it. Let's make sure he doesn't reach his buddies.
Just irritating because everyone keeps driving in front of you.
I mean, I myself didn't take like a fire extinguisher in my ADDS, to be honest. I mean, the engine is at the
fire
back.
extinguisher once, and Fiora yelled at me for like 10 minutes.
While Rainer never really knew how to play the game properly, so...
I mean, as long as the engine is at the back and you're playing something like an MBT there.
Well, yeah, but until you get
God,
whacked in the
yes.
back by Frenny for 3,000 fucking damage, you want to take a fire extinguisher. Or if you're an MBTs, and somebody, you know, decides to use Sabrina or Victor, which will ruin your day quite immeasurably.
Clear. Literalism here.
Just saying.
Move on. Land here and assume
Because
defensive
putting it in
position.
the rig.
Roger that.
Okay,
On my way.
Oh well. We'll deal with it.
Flavio fucking lied to me about the module damage.
Now he's just laughing.
He is. Maybe I'm just not aiming them properly. Might be me.
Or just luck.
No, you can, I mean, it's the reason why I still play it, because of, against, like, T-15s and stuff, it's really, really vital that you take them out in the first couple of seconds. And being able to ammo rack them and basically jam their guns for a good, like, 10 to 15 seconds while they burn to death, is great, because they can't hurt your team anymore, can they? So...
I still remember using Victor in the ATDU. And I shot patient to the turret. And it took like 2 shots to ammo rack them every time.
You should have been here for the god fish.
That's squad reporting.
I mean, you like did 100 damage, then 100 damage and an ammo rack.
No,
Wow, they killed somebody.
you know about the god fish?
No, the best part was taking Victor with the Chieftain Mark 5. No, sorry, the Chieftain Mark 10 when all the Object 279s were a thing.
Oh, now you do that in the Chieftain Mark 3.
I hope
Yeah.
I can get him to talk. Identify target.
Just the old D62 cry.
Incoming.
Morders, really? Oh, Morders can fuck off. I hate Ardy.
Enemy destroyed.
I feel like the tracking's been done down a bit.
don't have a machine gun.
It's a big hacket.
No effect. No bend.
Yeah, Art, did you know about the God page that allowed you to do 1300 damage to the front of a PLO-1, set an engine fire, and will wreck it at the same time?
Sad I missed it. But yeah, you told me about it.
Reloading. Ricochet, no effect. Reloading. Target eliminated. No effect.
Yeah, the
I
AGGMs
want
feel a
round
lot
back.
more off. Like the tracking thing,
I keep telling you.
not a great idea. Well, yeah, I know, but this is me I'm talking about. I kind of have to confirm things visually for myself because I'm a slow loner.
Oh, so you don't trust me when I tell you that my AGGMs keep slamming into the ground?
No, I don't trust anyone. Don't even trust myself.
And how can you trust you just tested it?
Because sometimes the eyes can deceive you. How have we lost? Or have we lost because he hasn't done any damage? I mean, we've murdered all the bots in our path and we're making good progress, so I don't see how we've lost.
Reaching the river, I guess.
That's not really that much of a threat. I mean, it's what, a T14, we can... I mean, he doesn't have the APS anymore, so we can deal with him.
Yeah.
You want to sit here, Janet? Janet, stop! Back! Back up! Back up! Don't want to get shot at. Can you deploy infantry?
Yes.
See if we can snipe him.
We made it to the second village.
Taking position.
Right, let's see if they'll pull some infantry for us.
He's down.
Nice.
I have a feeling when a 130mm shell is needed to kill one soldier.
Sabo, Guy's favorite round, and
Yeah, you can put them back in now. We just needed them to do some spot in, which they're actually quite good at.
Now I would have liked Bish. Just to put it in the third ring of that Mercap.
Oh yeah.
Because the entire under turret is green.
About to begin our sweep for Little. What's your
Actually-
status?
All quiet so far.
Could we dump our infantry where the reinforcements go?
Hannah, enemy reinforcements are here, and there's a
No.
ton of them.
Sophie,
Understood.
Yeah.
Moving to assist.
have they said anything about the introducing the new warrior with the 40mm?
No, not at the moment.
Aw. It looks really nice, by the way.
Or you
They-
already have a 30mm?
No,
I mean,
40.
it already has like a junk 30mm, so
Target down.
They're, I think they unveiled it like a few months ago. No, maybe even a year ago.
Then again, just give me the Challenger Rheinmetall or the Challenger Black Knight.
Or the Puma. Even.
Or the Cobra
Yeah, it
L.
would be a good tier. Yeah.
But that will never happen because Spitfire said low tiers are useless.
I mean, just
saying they're not
imagine
worth
a Challenger TDU with a 120 and actual useful damage per unit.
So you're talking about the Rheinmetall
Black
version.
Knight. Yeah, the Black
Ahmad
Knight.
is
No,
trapped.
the Black Knight is APS and
Fucking hell.
engine
Ow.
upgrades.
Alright.
Rheinmetall is turret overhaul a new gun.
And
I wish they would add that. Maybe like a tech tree variant for once.
or just
So it would not feel
fold it
bad
into
for
the
not
existing
getting
tank, so it isn't trash.
Yeah, just give the tank an upgrade to its weapon system, which is basically different turret and gun.
it. Just a side grade, yeah.
Like, Ascot already has something like that, so why not just do it for the Challenger as well? Where you
It's
have
the
to
same as
choose
in
between
Someone Creed.
APS
Choice.
and a good gun.
Isn't that something the Americans like?
What?
Choice.
Just
Mhm.
don't put an don't put an APS on the Rheinmetall gun equipped one, so you actually have to choose between having a good gun and APS.
I don't think APS really matters that much in challenges, to be honest.
Yeah, you're gonna get punted anyway, so just making an upgrade. True.
Janet, now might be a good time to put down that 80 squad, because we can, what's the word? They might be able to snipe them, actually.
I mean, if you give the players a choice between a better gun handling or a very strong APS, then yes, but just a normal APS...
They'll choose the gun.
Yeah, but if you make the APS really good, then...
It depends on the situation.
I mean, if you are already getting shot by ATGMs, and the APS has to activate because you are in an open field and there's no way of getting saved, then you're already fucked. What's the point? It's an ATDU. It's not an RMBT that can retreat and do anything. It's an ATDU. The APS doesn't really matter in that case. You don't have any burst damage aside from a very inaccurate 140 that requires you to stand still for quite a bit of time to even shoot. So the APS is not gonna help unless it's very strong. I mean, the gun handling would do what the APS doesn't.
Just, you know,
and wish it did.
Annoying the Anders.
I mean, as long as you basically expose this glass before shooting, it does a better job than the APS.
Just get out of here, Enders. You're not supposed to push.
Yeah, I know, right? Can you target the
infantry,
chalet? No, the Amanda's moving up. Right, let's go.
Little's definitely here. I'll take care of the guards. Wait for my signal.
Copy that, Anna. Hit it hard. Ricochet, no effect. No pen.
There, 27k, I'm happy.
Good loss, guys. We successfully lost that match.
Oh, yeah.
I love it when people say that, like, this game is a lose. Do you mind explaining why?
Crickets.
Because they're crap at the game and they think randoms can't carry them.
Well, yeah. Being a victim never really helps. Never did.
Yeah. That was a good game. I think my all-time high score is like 96,000, and that was on Chapter 4 American Dream, and I could have gone like 120, but I was trying so hard to win the match. Like,
Highest I got was 121k.
was that in War Games?
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Just a moment.
No, it does.
Oh, it doesn't, because it's a lot easier to do damage in War Games than it is in like
Then
Spec
go
Ops.
and do the max damage in war games.
No, because I don't like War Games. They bore me.
Well, that's your problem. It's not my problem because I find it fun. You just sit in a bush and click. Milk is still got here.
Yeah.
Especially now that they finally got the improved autoloader on it.
My teenage son just got in from school at 10:53 AM. He'd been expelled from school for the day after having caught charging students 50p a squirt for hand sanitizer.
I would actually give them better grades for that.
Yeah.
And back.
I mean, questionable.
You know, a Leclerc T4 with its fantastic DPM and DPS is a great idea.
Nah, I just need more XP on this thing. I need to get the retreat, the defense ability at some point, and it's 2 million XP. Like, it's questionable, but it's filling a spot in the market.
Oh my god! Look at...
Already looking at memes.
It's beautiful. They used a stock image of like Russia hacking from the Fallout 4 hacking terminals. It's almost as good when the BBC wanted something for the United Nations. The BBC like tried to get a stock image of the United Nations Security Council, but instead got the UNSC from Halo. It's beautiful.
Clueless Media is the best media.
It is. They use the UNSC logo. It's so great. Yeah, they're calling help from the United Nations Space Command.
Yeah. Send in the Master Chief.
Send in the Spartans. Oh shit, I forgot to put Sabrina on.
How do you fuck that up?
There's a couple of ways you can do something like that. The most likely way is just type it in on Google, don't know what it looks like in the first place, and then just submit it to your boss, and your boss going, I don't need to check it.
Whatever. I trust you.
I trust you.
I'm empowering you.
You're a strong, independent woman.
You can do everything.
I want to be
I
a
don't
strong,
need to check your
independent
work.
Taurus.
You've been to a business school. You must know what you're doing.
Business school.
You have a PhD, even if it's in gender studies.
I was gonna say that.
Actually, a PhD in gender studies is actually quite useful. It's usually used for stuff like social workers and psychologists. That shut them up quickly.
Yeah, the PhDs that are useless are the ones in things like basket weaving and Asian archaeology.
It's just that it's the people who actually know what to do with their gender studies, masters or PhD. Those are good, but the people who just use it and then expect something that isn't to do with a social worker or like psychology, they don't know what they're doing. And that's probably where the whole gender studies meme came from.
Well, it's mainly just the Berkeley campus that has gone to shit.
Don't know what they're doing. No. They know what they're doing, but they're trying to get away with it.
Let's dispel the notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. Barack Obama knows exactly what he... Oh, wait, wrong subject.
Wrong presidency.
No, do you remember the Marco Rubio robot? Where he said that like 3 times in a row. It's beautiful.
I don't remember.
I do.
Who do you think you are, Joe Biden, Jeff?
Oh, it was that Joe Biden story when he made that
would have
site.
won Super Tuesday.
No.
He's gonna get elected to the Senate. You just watch.
I am the Senate.
Wasn't that like an actual story when Joe Biden started a site and they actually fucked up the page and somebody from the Trump administration literally bought the site and asked him to vote for them?
I don't think it could be any worse than the Fallout, the Fallout First, when somebody purchased the domain, right?
All right.
It was beautiful. I mean, the human race is good for only one thing, and that's for shitposting.
That's for this thing itself.
are.
True cognitive ability can only be determined by how hard you can shitpost, as far as I'm concerned. Can you disagree with that?
No. I don't have a ritual.
I think the damage indicators are bugged because they're showing up and pointing to locations where there are no tanks.
Bonk.
Yep. They've been broken since at least one patch ago.
Completely unplayable!
Yep. Just like the new UI.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry, I set someone on fire again.
I just had to rip on the UI. It's a daily thing. Gives me bonuses.
1984 has their, what was it, 2 minutes of hate? We have our 2 minutes of UI.
Magnus, how are things on your end?
All good, thank you. Moving on.
Woohoo! Never fire! Burn, baby, burn! Bonk.
Oh god, the gun suppression on this thing sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Just go over one bump and you can't shoot people anymore.
Oh, by the way, we're now on a 25-second delay.
Okay.
Do they still
Lasted an
stream
hour.
snipe you?
What?
Why?
I don't know.
Do they still stream snipe you?
Who?
PvE!
I mean, due to the delay.
Oh. No. No, I
I
haven't.
don't.
I haven't been stream sniping in a while. I think it's because I don't really give much of a fuck about it. I mean,
No, I mean, why the delay?
That's basically just our ISP fucking up.
yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of a meme at this point, really. Oh, hi, Abrams. No, don't fucking go away from me. Don't you run away from me? My ex tried to. Don't you run away from me!
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you
Just
running?
tired.
Why are you gay?
African television is just
Quiet.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Ugandan action movies.
Super Kika! I basically know all of them because Forsen. That's the one source of light into the Australian movie scene.
Where did all of my infantry go?
They're dead.
Oh,
The bots insta-target them with machine guns and autocannons.
they didn't last long, did they?
We never do.
The main base must be around somewhere. Oh, for fuck's sake, somebody got in the way. Imagine how ridiculous this thing will be when it gets, if it gets a 57mm.
Which one? Sorry.
The T15, if it ever got like a massive version of the Bagel Panzer's
If it got
57.
the fire support turrets.
Aren't they planning a 57 on the T15?
Oh no, it exists already.
Yeah, probably does actually.
There are models equipped with it.
I didn't actually see a single photo of that.
Bonk.
They're the ones without the extra frontal armor.
Yeah.
So they don't look like T-15s.
I want to see one with 5 57mm cannons. Auto cannons.
Isn't that a World of Tanks premium?
I don't know, is it?
Oh, it should be.
Adi! Bots murder your infantry for
Without
lols.
party, without party.
Wait, what? Janet, are you suffering from cognitive decline again?
I'm just doing my Joe Biden imitation. I'll be alright.
You know what? I'm going to go for the other side of the base.
Identify target.
Target down.
Magnus, respond. What's going on?
I found the NPAA base. It's fortified quite well, actually.
Ah, they blew up the
Will take some
bridge.
effort. Still no intel.
They blew it up, damn it! Damn you all to hell!
Let you know.
It seems
You
that
damn
there's no
dirty
light.
apes!
Austin,
Oh shit.
take
Ah!
please.
Oh,
No need. He won't tell anything anyway.
I'm doing a heckin' big sad right now.
Yeah.
Burn, baby! Hi, Lance.
Oh, it's Lazab.
Hey, Wasabi.
There are times when I wonder how much that is AMD, how much that is Twitch
What?
remixes.
Yeah, that's just the ISP.
Yeah, 'cause OBS and
Hold up, let me
Twitch
just...
have it.
One more. Oh.
But yeah, the bots love it.
Keeping the gun suppressed
You
for
have to
the...
protect your infantry.
You gotta put him in a really safe space.
This seems to be the one where they won't get triggered.
Yeah.
No,
But
no, don't! Cap! Damn it! No, get out! Get the fuck out of the cap circle!
This is not the winning cap.
Yeah, I know, but now we have to deal with these idiots. So let's get out of the cap circle, kill these guys, and then resume the caps. So we don't have to deal with like 3 waves at once, like last time. I don't want to do damage. I want to win. We've had this fucking problem so many times, and I've had people go, "We're just not the winning cap." Do you want to fucking make it easy or not?
We want it easy because you said PvE was too easy.
PvP, yeah, but this is Spec Ops. Spec Ops isn't PvE.
It is.
No, it isn't. It's Spec Ops.
It is.
It's a subdivision of it.
Well, Glops isn't PvP. It's Glops.
Glops is a thing on its own.
Yeah.
Yes,
So is Spec
Glops-
Ops.
Still PvE.
Spec Ops can actually be difficult.
Look, Lops.
And I will admit that.
PvE and PvP had a bastard child. That's Lops.
When we talk about PvE, we also mean Spec Ops.
Because you're still fighting bots.
You're still primarily fighting bots, so to say.
Well, primarily. Sometimes
Ooh,
the devs
done.
jump in and fuck them.
Bots are primarily fighting players.
See? Isn't it
Oh.
much easier now?
But yeah, Jeff, if you ever see a bot regain its health, that's a dev playing. Then
So they're basically invasions in Dark Souls.
well, I think what it is that they are testing shit that they implement and they want to see it. Regular PvE, I was on the Stormy Winter, and
Yeah.
a T-15 bot gave birth to like a squad of infantry and tank guys. That told me that was dead.
You should have gotten that replay to us.
Yeah.
I really should have. It was hilarious. I machine gunned those fuckers down. Gave me 2 infantry kills.
I've got 1 infantryman left.
They were my very first 2 infantry kills ever. Was those 2 guys.
So I'm kind of
that
running
got
out of ammo.
shot out. But I've also seen a bot suddenly do like a rebuild kit L3 thing. So that told me that was another dev testing thing. I don't think the devs like it when I kill them while they're in the testing during the live
Stream sniper!
The devs don't test things directly.
It's not stream sniper. It's just they were in my goddamn game. They were
Yeah, I kind of want to die now.
Put it to you another way. The bot was actually also playing a bit better than the bots normally.
Kill me, please.
Oh, artillery! Kill it! Go ahead.
Come on. I'm out of ammo. Thank you.
Bucks is on the way in. Okay.
Yes.
That's definitely murder him.
Mm-hmm.
Have they had ever any idea of like asymmetrical PvE gameplay?
Getting that.
Really?
Well, think about it. If 5 of you, and you're facing artillery bots, pillbox bots, battle bots.
No, I mean, it would be fun if it was like Dark Souls when you just queue up for invasions. So just one guy every single PvE game that spawns in not a lieutenant, just a random tank, and it's there. Just to screw you over, like on hard difficulty.
I am not sure.
That
Oh,
would
I
be
saw
fun.
that. I saw that posting by Flavio with 116,000 damage.
Yeah.
God. Spitty dives into the horde.
Because Spitty ran out of ammo.
Man, do I hate it when people drive in front of my shots.
I know, right?
Remember,
Magnus,
somebody
do you
near the
hear me?
elevator.
We are waiting for you.
Whew. 87k, not bad.
So it's you, Magnus.
Right.
I should have known.
Oh, that's right. This is
Hello, Victor.
Yeah.
And that's where it's going to end for me.
Alright. Take
So
care, chap.
I'm wondering what's going to happen in the chapter 3. Because we get to the top of the elevator.
Oh, well, I hope they have elevator music.
A even bigger
Well,
corridor
PvE
map?
was my vote.
Oh man. Yeah, I've got that stuck in my head forever. The amount of elevators I used to hear that shit in when I was growing up in New York. Oh my fucking God.
77k damage. Not bad.
Every
been better.
elevator programmed with Girl from Ipanema. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They put the same song in every motherfucking elevator.
Yep. You want an invite, Lens?
Anyway, what's that? I'm not even in the game yet.
Oh. It'll make it difficult to accept the invite.
Oh, yeah.
Yes it would, because I don't know how well my game will play, because my wargaming launcher is uploading.
Hesitation is defeat. Complete the second chapter on the extreme difficulty without allowing a single enemy to reach the cap circle. That's doable. I mean, honestly, probably. I wonder what vehicle you would use for doing the Spec Ops achievements. A T-15. Literally, that's it. Like, all of them are literally made to be done with T-15s.
Like I said, my problem is my wargaming launcher is uploading the update for European destroyers.
So, quit it and play AW?
I can pause it.
Do a big pause.
There. I will pause it. The process will be paused. Resuming will take additional time. Pause the process. Okay, yes. Paused. Why? It interferes. And now I'm launching Armored Warfare. Masochist that I am.
You did that achievement randomness, it's not that hard. I guess, I mean, you probably just have to, like, actually... I mean, I could probably do it. You know, I was...
to have those rapid-fire twitchy
Close the
reflexes.
scores.
Edit chapter 20 times. 620 times.
Yeah, I found that also a good tier 10 MBT to take is, believe it or not, the T14, because the gun reloads fairly quick. The armor is durable as fuck, especially to the front. And the bots have a hard time killing you. Unless they get up your ass. Then you're fucked.
Wouldn't the X1A3 be a better choice?
Was ist?
The X1A3 would be a better choice if you want reloading armor and hit points as well.
Well, if I take, that's the spec. That's the one time I will take into PvE the double tap 120, because the 140 takes too long and you get pretty far.
The 120's DPM is like second highest of all tier 10 MBTs.
Yeah.
I always played the SM1A3 with the 120.
But the
the
bots
140 always.
You're a
works
fucking
better.
idiot, I'm not going to talk to you now.
The bots unfortunately know all the weak points on the fucking XM1A3 though.
Actually, you can angle your tank a little, point the gun down, and they'll have a harder time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say they won't pen you. They will, but it's about making it like a more difficult time. It's like the same thing about trying to angle yourself versus swing fires. It won't work 100% of the time, but even being able to take one of those two missiles out of the pen zone is like not losing 1,000 health. And like, here's the thing with missiles, like missiles like 152mm and above do way too much damage. Like, you're hitting people at tier 5 for like 1,000 damage, you're hitting people at tier 6 for 2,000 damage.
Again, that goes back to the patch where they gave it a 30% boost to damage.
It didn't need a 30% boost to damage, what
No,
it needed
didn't. It didn't. It needed a boost of speed, not damage. But they went for the damage anyway, and now it's like...
It's because those people who needed that damage buff were stupid fucking people who weren't able to use it in the first place, and this is what they get wrong. Is that it doesn't matter how hard you buff the crap vehicles statistically, they're not crap. The statistics are crap is because a bunch of idiots are playing them, and no matter how hard you buff them, it's not going to get any better.
No, but they still listened to them because they didn't want to lose the money. Let's face it, they want people to play the game, pay money for it. And if they're afraid that the people whining and crying are money spenders and they're going to leave, they're going to placate the money spender whiners. It's like, no, you're playing the game. Just learn how to actually use what you're trying to play. If you can't figure out your vehicle, don't play that vehicle. Just park it in the garage and let it give you the experience bonus for these vehicles.
Okay, I don't know if this is actually incest.
Basically...
Oh god, listen to this. Okay, I don't know if this was actually incest since it wasn't something actually sexual in the technical sense, but here goes. When I was little, my mum used to put a butt plug in me, which she called a poop plug, and I'd wear it all the time. I was told only to take it out to poop, wipe my ass, then put it back in. I was really young, so I thought this was something everyone did, but one time at school I dropped it when I flushed the toilet and it ended up getting flushed. So when I went back to class, I told my teacher that my poop plug got flushed down the toilet. She had no idea what I was talking about, so she sent me to the school nurse. Well, after trying to explain what a poop plug was for 15 minutes, the school calls the police. The police ask me all these questions, and at first I'm scared because I think I'm in trouble for losing my poop plug. Turns out my mum has schizophrenia and was making me wear this, so Satan couldn't stick his cock in my poop and make me gay.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, so that would keep you from getting...
Yeah, definitely keep that, yes. I've heard that story before. So,
it is.
That does fall into the
far too funny.
So we can try the XM1A3.
Oh, we can. I mean, we're not going to do Spec Ops now. We just do like some regular like hard PvE or something.
Okay.
I mean, like this is a chill stream. Like possibly the only chill stream I have. So, whatevs. Yeah. Stay back. If you play like an idiot, I'll kill you. But chill stream.
So what are we gonna do?
Oh, trust me. I've tried every trick I know how to do in the book. Eventually the bots will come up some way to hit me and smack the hell out of my tank. But XM1A3's usually made it through for me, so...
It happens.
Although, when they teleport in up your ass fully loaded...
I mean, like, looking at the armor angles for the XM1A3, you can angle it pretty extreme, and it's going to be really difficult for them to hurt you.
You're sitting there... No, I'm talking about you're sniping somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Behind a rock, and suddenly... teleport right behind you, fully loaded, and you take a pair of ATGMs in the ass.
Teleports behind you, ooh.
Yeah, they need to stop thinking that this is Star Trek level technology.
Kisses your neck.
End the Star
teleports
Trek!
behind you.
This is not fucking Star Trek. We don't have teleporters or cloaking devices.
I'd rather take Fist of the North Star instead of Star Trek, to be honest.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go in regular PvE or Spec Ops?
Regular. I'm gonna go get a cup of tea. BRB. This is gonna be my last cup of tea for the night, so because you know.
Oh, okay. So an easy fight for the end of the night. That's what I get for sleeping. Otherwise, I would have been playing longer.
Yeah. Do I have Unity tomorrow?
There we go.
What time is it?
I got 3 hours left on my premium from the other day.
I kind of figured out that.
What are these names? Vampiric Imperial Shotgun of the Abomination. Jesus Christ.
Are you looking at Dark Souls?
Okay, schizophrenic people are coming out to play again, I guess.
You must put this in you every day, otherwise the devil will make you gay. It's like, wow, that's like, yeah, your mom, that guy's mom was fucked up.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Shit. So that would have fallen under a form of child abuse.
Yeah, a
form. Well, I mean, she had him trained to put it in himself. Yeah, and that's totally not good. It's totally going to save you from turning to the gay.
I mean, was it England or another country that there was this mother that was convincing this 12-year-old son that he was a woman, actually?
I forget where the story comes from, but I'm gonna guess some state in America where they were.
And the father actually won, by the way. Thankfully.
Was that?
The father actually won in the court case.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You're schizophrenic. You're not competent to be a mom or dad.
Yeah.
Not with schizophrenia. Oh, and because he is their child, yeah, he's gonna have schizophrenia one day when he gets older. Possibly. Yeah. He needs to make
some
sure
sort
he
of trauma,
out.
anyway.
Well, it just means he has to watch out for the symptoms of it showing up in himself.
Yeah, that's one of the gifts my daughter gave to her daughter by getting knocked up by a fucking maniac who's mentally ill. A family of people where the guy that had Tourette's and schizophrenia was the normal one.
Yeah.
Folks, the people you meet in the psych ward are not going to make good life partners.
The fines. Huh. Doesn't do the damage I'm doing. What a shame.
Can't you get it yourself? No, that's what I'm saying. She wants cheese and biscuits.
Right. The way the schizophrenic mom sounded, it's probably someplace in America.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of states where they seem to be overly concerned about.
I am so amused right now.
Somewhere along the Bible Belt, I would say.
Oh yeah. See, folks, schizophrenia plus religious indoctrination makes for some wild, crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if the dad won the case and got the kid back away, they can help the kid out quite a lot.
So, Mum
have to
was
watch
hungry,
the kid for schizophrenia.
so she texted my stepdad saying she was hungry, and he didn't pick it up, so she sent me downstairs to tell him she was hungry.
Oh god.
Also guys, hi and welcome to the stream. I'm Spitfire and I may be mentally damaged, but hey, I can play tanks. If you'd like to support me in shitposting my way across the game, please consider liking and subscribing for more content. On Friday we have 2 games with the Leopard 2 AV, which both are hilarious. And aside from that, if you'd like to help personally support me with getting rent done and paying for medical stuff, since I'm a fucking retard, consider using the Streamlabs description, the Streamlabs link in the description below for a donation, and even $1 helps. If it's $1, I'll shove it up my ass.
Well, you don't need to tear yourself down.
What?
Yeah. Especially since we were just talking about the lady that had the blood in her son.
Yeah.
Don't want to be talking about something.
True.
So,
could
will
actually take you
a dollar,
seriously,
so I have to ask, will a dollar bill up your butt prevent you from being gay?
Oh,
So Demigod said it would be online in like a couple of minutes or something.
Really dark, dank places. No, I don't even want to go there because now is an unfortunate turn of phrase in and of itself.
It was actually beautiful. Kind of.
Oh boy.
We're terrible
Oh
people.
man, if there was anything that would be driving us to a cashless society. would be the thought of people putting dollar bills up.
And then we get things like Earl Grey, halt, and then it just appears.
It's a prison wallet.
Jesus.
Yeah, what's
Oh
up?
yeah, the old prison wallets, the keister. Keister your escape kit.
Oh, somebody did actually get some of the modules for the K2 up. What was it?
Oh, you got to see what they are, huh?
Some of them are duplicates of each other, like it's not 100% guaranteed, it's just somebody being able to look online, but from what we know is that it gets the option of a 1650 horsepower engine and a 1500 horsepower one. I imagine that might be a diesel and an electric one. A target designation, the commander, and a stage 2 kit.
A
Now.
target designation like the K1A1.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And the stage 2 kit. I'm gonna have a look at my K14.
Oh, the stage 2 kits. Those are the engine kits. Nice.
Ooh, it has an engine
So
kit.
you slap in the 1650 horsepower hybrid engine.
Stage 2
and-
kit is it's a mobility kit.
Yeah, it's like with the Chinese kit, the stage 2 kit. It's in the Chinese tree normally.
Racist.
So, so you're already going fast. You hit the E button for the stage 2 kit, and now you're the bat out of hell.
The
with
stage
your
2
tail
kit
on
isn't an
fire.
E button. It's a passive upgrade. The E button is
Oh.
the target designate.
Oh, it's passive. So basically, as you keep driving, suddenly you start going faster and faster and faster.
When did you become so fucking social?
We had 15 monsters in a 3-hour period.
That's gonna make a turd drop like a fucking stone.
The new Ghost Pepper monster, though, is gonna...
Oh my God! Did somebody make? That's got to be a joke. There's no way anybody can drink a fucking ghost pepper monster. No fucking way.
And Demigod said it'd
I
be
know
here
I
like 10
won't
minutes
touch
ago,
that
so...
shit. I will not touch that shit.
It's gone.
No matter what. I don't care how much you even paid me for it.
What are we all gonna die from? Coronavirus. What are the symptoms? Fever and cough. What should we buy? Toilet paper.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I
that.
saw those videos, by the way.
Well,
You
what
Americans are even crazier than I thought.
Well, I know there are people. Hey,
One of
wait.
the
I
other
know.
symptoms is diarrhea, so...
Well, okay. So the toilet paper's for the diarrhea part.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say it sounded like some people just get all gooey and go to toilet paper.
So,
and go to a
Democratic
bunch of
primary doesn't look good.
No.
Is it ever in the last 4 years?
Biden's gonna win.
It's 2016 all over again. They're manipulating.
It's gonna be
stuff.
close. Biden's...
No. It's gonna be what they want, even though they've now been getting called out for the fact that the exit polls are showing fuckery.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, the exit polls have been showing fuckery ever since they started annoying the hell out of people, and people have been lying deliberately.
Well,
I voted for Hillary!
it's supposed to.
Republican.
But
Well, I
Janet,
still voted for Hillary!
I mean,
no, it's supposed to be a show of the voting actually, and it's like the numbers are off enough that the UN is actually calling bullshit on the primary.
when
Secondly-
was the last time the US listened to the UN?
No, I know the U.S. never listens because guess what?
You're
We don't
American.
care.
Dun dun
But
dun
here,
dun
no,
dun
2016.
dun 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 dun
Ready?
dun dun dun. No, I mean like that's like what
Well,
it. No,
in
no,
20
Lens.
Okay. I was going to say in 2016, exit polls for the Republican Party were clean, totally in line, not a fuckery at all. Democrats, on the other hand, for Hillary, everything was
Not
fucked up
even the
like all hell.
Republicans do voter suppression as bad as the Democrats do. They're like, I was like singing national anthem. Imagine you're the UN telling the US about that, and then like there's just me as the US screaming the national anthem at them.
Yes, I know. It's like plug up our ears and go la 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 la.
Very realistic.
Yeah.
First off, exit polls rely upon voluntary disclosure of the activities that people frequently like to do in secret. It's what's called a secret poll ballot.
Yeah.
So you're taking shoddy information at the start, and now you gotta add in psychological warfare that some people enjoy playing on the media.
Oh shit, I forgot the Cat B existed.
Well, like I said, they found that the data for the Republican Party in 2016 was perfectly clean and above board. There was no fuckery.
Well, there was no fuckery because simply by voting for Trump, you were fucking with the media.
Well,
and that's the whole point.
That's not.
The Sanders campaign keeps a better running delegate count than the GOP, than the DNC does. Which is actually quite funny.
And what I've been trying to get across, Janet, because you keep interrupting about all focused on the whole thing about Trump. No, this is during when they had the whole fucking busload of Republicans. None of those primaries, when it was a full House, when it was a full busload, none of that shit was fucked up. All of those fucking votes for every candidate was clean and above board on the Republican side. What happened in the
Are we all here for
primary,
the Lenzabi angry radio stream now?
Well, I'm just gonna say that because Hillary bought out the DNC, everything was in her favor.
She didn't buy out the DNC, she was the DNC.
She paid $8 million out of a $10 million debt for their ass.
DNC so completely that she was the DNC.
I am the DNC.
And yeah, it was fuckery back then, and it's fuckery again now because of propping up Biden. And when his dementia starts getting worse and he gets torn apart by Trump, I'm gonna tell a lot of people, I told you, fuck.
There's a debate on Sunday which will have no audience and will consist of pre-selected questions.
Yeah, I heard the debate was gonna be canceled because of coronavirus.
Oh yeah, like they do that.
Because everybody's afraid.
It's not because of the coronavirus, it's because they're doing everything they can to protect Biden from being massacred by Sanders.
You're gonna be lucky that's the only thing that gets cancelled because of coronavirus.
In a debate, Sanders will dismantle Biden as he would anybody else, but...
And here's the thing, Joe Biden is a worse Clinton. He has all of her baggage. And Clinton, you have to hand it to her, she is a good debater. She's quick on her feet. She can respond. Biden can't do any of that. People...
He used to be reasonably good
yeah.
debater.
Yeah, but he's been...
Yeah. And honestly, it's kind of sad now to see them basically have to drag him out.
And recently, he's yelled at people, he's threatened to take them out back and fight. And he gets irritable and upset and angry at any question. And if that was Bernie, they'd be calling for him to stop. They'd be calling.
Thanks, Panzer Marmalade, for the raid. That's great of you. Thanks. I'll have to see about doing that with you, but unfortunately you seem to stream a hell of a lot earlier than I do. Get away from me. Like, here's the thing about Biden, is that he had a pretty good rep as Obama's VP, which was a decent presidency, I think, for the most part.
God, you've never seen his voting record.
No. We're not talking about his voting record, we're talking about what he did for Obama, okay? That's a pretty decent image for somebody. So, rather than just let him retire with that, rather than drag him out to run for the presidency when he's clearly got dementia. Like,
yeah. I can actually tell that as well, just by looking at him. In 20 seconds I see on my YouTube feed.
Well,
What's going to happen is if Biden does get elected within a week, the cabinet will be called, and the vice president and a majority of the cabinet members are all going to be DNC selected creatures going to vote that he is incapable and unfit of carrying out his duties.
And then they'll replace him.
The 25th Amendment, Section 4, Constitution, and he will be gone within a week.
Well, we all kind of knew he was a puppet.
There's a 99A2 here. I can't do it because it's facing me frontally. Somebody come get his ass.
Aim below the gun a little bit. There should be a green spot for you.
There's no green spot. It's yellow.
Really? Interesting.
And yellow is no effect.
It should be don't shoot it.
No, I'm aggroing him this way.
Damn it.
This way, then you can kill it.
It says it was
Like
green
that.
on the armor model. I'll have another look at it.
But yeah, no, I'm sorry. They're propping him up. They're protecting him and all this other shit, and it's like,
They definitely don't want Bernie to get it.
They're not running
No.
him to win. They're running him so they have
They're
someone
running
to
him
run
to beat
against
Bernie.
Bernie. Also,
No,
we've been
they-
recording for the past 30 minutes. What the fuck?
yeah,
What the hell have I been recording?
I don't know.
Us ranting. Hey! Us ranting
Lots of
about the
ranting.
primary.
Welcome
Guess
to
what
both
happened?
sides of political system. in
Oh
the
shit,
US
there's
of A.
there's two of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, SpiritHaven, guess what you should never do while presenting in a PhD committee?
Oh, what did you do wrong now?
Tell them you have a noticeable erection.
No, I slapped a meme in my end page.
Oh!
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, you
I hope it wasn't a meme about getting 10.
Yes, there is a 720 spot below its gun. I'm gonna...
Whoops.
It is, I'll grant it to you, Lens, it can be difficult to hit.
I mean, here's the thing, I gotta be better at presenting before I start slapping memes in there. But hey,
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean, I have like a
Yeah.
55-year-old lecturer who tries to use memes from like 2004.
okay, that works.
Doesn't help.
Yeah, but
I
that's a
mean, here's the thing.
lecture. He's talking about his presentation.
you two
Something
coming
in
on?
His paper.
No. Here's the thing though. The paper I was presenting on was complete shit. So I'd make do.
Are you, Tank and Demigod, are you coming
The
on?
best I can. No, I'm
Hold on.
teaching about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm still in lab. I have a class to teach in 20 minutes.
Okay, so
And-
no, don't count on Demigod. He's in the classroom. That's
No.
his phone.
Making memes.
Nah.
He's in his lab, making more resistant bacteria.
Yes. I swear to God, if coronavirus makes me cancel class, I will, after I get my PhD, I will go out there and eradicate it.
But either way you slice it, I'll
Dollar
finish.
flu intensifies.
So
Mhm.
right next to
No,
the gun
dollar.
tube, there's a little bit of
No.
a weak spot.
Yeah.
No. Hold on. Using paper bills is a horrible transmission factor.
Just because I called it dollar flu doesn't mean that's what you're gonna do. You could always use general plastics if you really wanted to.
We do realize that measles has a transmission factor of R factor of 18, and that which means that if one person's infected, basically 18, it can be spread to 18 other people. So, yeah. Wait, when did I go on this?
You know, I remember a BBC show I caught from the set, or like late 70s, early 80s. And then they did a reboot of that where they modernized the plague that killed all the people in England, or most of the people in England.
Yeah.
And the survivors. It was called Survivors. Anyway, the one in the 70s was a Chinese bio-war scientist from China. He took a flight after injecting himself
Bothers.
with a weaponized
Really, King?
super smallpox.
Sure, Lambo.
And
I can reference this.
basically he wiped out a large chunk of the world population with super smallpox. It's an interesting story. They were so worried about weaponized bioweapons back then.
I don't. Yes.
This you should be, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially since the fact that once they get loose, it's hard to control them.
I would take 100 megaton SAR bomb into every single capital of the world, other than a modified virus. To be perfectly honest.
Honestly, if one the world to end, this one already has some real
Yeah.
schematics for
That's
sort of
the. Yeah, that's the. Hey, Dan. No, I remember the first test was a 50 megaton bomb, and he said they could have done a bigger one, but they,
No,
they weren't sure.
No,
They weren't-
it was set as 100 megaton. They put a massive lead dampener on the cap
Exactly.
of it.
It was the cleanest bomb in the whole history of bombs because it was using lead.
Yeah.
If
Literally.
they had taken that damper off, it would have equated up to that point every single nuclear device detonated in Fallout.
Yeah.
And it would
It
have
was detonated
also
at maximum power.
killed the... And there wouldn't have been a...
Alright,
That plane would not have survived the blast range.
No, that plane would have been knocked out of the sky and just.
No.
They're
it was
actually
evaporated.
using Poseidon now, the Russians, which is basically a nuclear mini submarine.
By
drone
any
with a
chance,
50 megaton
is Dan
bomb.
Lambo Sebastian Grimm? As in the person who just joined.
He said
Oh.
he can't talk, but he'll join, so that must be verified.
No, Russia has this nuclear missile drone that goes at 3 or 4 knots at very deep sea level.
I mean,
And
it's just another one of those, hey, let's take everything nuclear. The US wanted to make a nuclear hand grenade, we made a nuclear recoilless rifle.
A nuclear hand
Well,
grenade. That sounds like a...
Yes.
Yes, yes. In fact, they made fun of that a lot in the original Lost in Space with hyperatomic grenades that they would use against the aliens.
Hyperatomic grenades.
Yes. They burned
no,
out
but
fast.
Poseidon is actually feasible because it's such a large bomb you can
Bernie
only fit it to a
stays
submarine
in it.
drone.
Wi-Fi center, friend's roof.
So basically, they throw the grenade, it disintegrates the alien, and there's no radiation left over.
Bernie stays in it. What does that mean?
I don't
Bernie-
think they understand how cavitation works.
Okay,
with nuclear
there's
weapons.
still...
Yeah.
There's 1,991 delegates to grab. This fight is not over yet, and that's why Bernie's staying in. He's not bowing out. He's contesting this. He's realizing they're trying to dick him over, and he's also hired
Again.
lawyers.
Well, he knows
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
guess.
lose.
We already know the DNC is specifically pinning. I mean, as soon as all the other candidates started dropping out immediately going for Biden, we knew exactly what was going on.
That was a strategy to try
That
to.
was the tell.
Yeah.
It was a till.
Oh yeah. Not. Oh, besides the fact that the MSM is like in their pocket, and therefore was.
The MSN PC.
I mean, you have that, and then, like, it's just the same on the right. You have Fox in the pocket of the Republicans, you have MSNBC on the side of the Democrats.
And-
like,
Oh, don't forget
It's
CNN. Don't forget Clinton News Network.
well, I mean, any major news media. I don't even use those anymore. The
No.
only thing I use them for is maybe weather, but I use local news for that. And they're not even right half the fucking time.
You want to know what the weather is? Look out the window.
Oh, I know what's going on outside. I just need to know if they're somewhat accurate for the rest of the week, which they're not.
Well, they don't even have.
Nah, I use AccuWeather for the weather.
Where I'm at, it's a little different because you got to worry about a massive fucking, technically 2 massive bodies of water, so that throws
Oh,
a wrench in
the great-
everything.
The Great Lakes.
Yeah.
That tasty lake weather effect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it. Most people are too much of a bitch to handle it, though.
Yeah, they cry about it.
It's not even crying about it, it's just they're too much of a bitch to handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, screw you, Bradley Bots. All I know is this. Either way you slice it, if we get either another 4 years of Trump or we get Biden, we're still in the sure iron grip of oligarchy. End of story.
Well, exactly. But I mean, even Trump is fucking having cognitive decline. It's very easy to see it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
no one wants to do anything about it.
Well, if you didn't drink half a rack of fucking Diet Coke out of the can every day, 'cause
Well, it isn't
Or-
even that. Like, he definitely snorts something every day. I just don't know what.
Adderall. He's on Adderall.
Oh, we know it's Adderall, but we don't know if it's anything else other than Adderall. Like, he gets a specific
hair
UK
dye.
brand of Adderall. Yeah, it's gotta be all that orange dye.
Oh God.
It goes
the
to your
fact
head after you snort it enough.
that- Well, you can see he wears the goggles. He should be wearing nose plugs. Probably likes the aroma. It might smell nice while they spray him in the face. with it.
Maybe he thinks it does make him smell nice.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
He just wears it because it'll keep Joe Biden away.
You're talking about Biden repellent now?
Biden repellent.
Gee, your hair smells terrific.
I thought it was Hillary repellent.
No, nobody wants to.
Teleports behind you, sniffs your hair.
That's Biden's
I mean-
superpower.
That's Biden's
I mean, that's the other
superpower
thing.
right there.
Is he's always got his hand. Biden always has his hands on
He's
people.
a hands-on type of guy.
He's as hands-on as you really don't want someone to be.
He violates personal space immensely.
What was that meme? I must molest my way out of this situation right now.
He touches people inappropriately.
That's pretty great.
Often.
You know, I don't like the Gauss UI. Like, that little temperature thing. I mean, I know what it means. It's just way too small. Like,
if you could adjust that, well,
yeah.
the thing is, it should be more like a barrel heat indicator of some kind. Like you see the barrels heat up or something. That'd be nice. That'd be much easier to tell what's going on. Like they smoke more.
Yeah.
That way you don't need that indicator. You just have like, oh shit, my barrels are hot.
Yeah.
That looks like one of the trucks. The other problem is how slow this thing goes. T14, I can hit the E button and go whoosh! Alright, that means that one down there is it. That package up that way. Up. And they're teleporting behind us again. God damn it.
That's normal.
I know, but you try to do some intelligent tactical maneuvering, and you're rewarded with the fact that they pull this shit. You're punished for being smart. They don't want players having tactics.
It would be interesting if they had.
Identify target.
Ah, that was it. Ricochet. Not enough food on the table.
Oh, because it's Ricochet. aka Ricochet.
Yeah.
Should have been on a fucking low tier map and then you eat it out of existence after they changed the way the map was set up.
Hey, Conrad-san. Yes, this would be a better challenge for the low tiers of tanks. Keeping it all the way through all tiers is kind of... Especially after they turned it into a choke map.
And it did 10,000 damage.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm sad. Well, I am currently talking to Little Pip on the fucking politics channel about libertarianism. The whole...
Oh yeah.
The government can't tell me what to do.
Republicans who want to be legally able to smoke pot. That's it. Otherwise, everybody else can fuck off once they've got their shit. Once they got their shit, they don't care about anybody else.
Isn't that how most politics works, though?
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, that's how humanity works.
Humans. It's the greed. It's the greed.
Their green is good.
No, greed. The disease of greed.
Which is green.
That's right.
Come on, we're not Skaven yet. Come on.
Oh, no, I disagree. Evidence shows that we are basically a combination of ape and rat and pig. We're ape rat pigs.
Yes.
So, yeah. Sorry, folks. If you thought we were just
a murder kill.
And we're murder killers, yes. We're murderous. Like
We're
chimpanzees.
murder hobos.
Chimpanzees are proof of that. Yeah, we're murder hobos. I mean, come on, look at this game we're playing. We're murdering each other's. Our tanks versus their tanks, or whatever.
I think AW's PvE would have been more interesting if it was more like Armored Core.
We're getting a new game, by the way.
Huh?
I have moved the desk with my erection.
Wait. A new game? What new game are you
I
talking
talked about this in the chat. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I forgot already.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? From Software is working on an Armored Core game. They are in pre-development.
They milked Dark Souls too hard.
Another one. Excellent. It is time for the next implement of Armored Core. I like this.
It is time for the next implement of 3,000 kilometers an hour giant fighting robots with cybernetically implanted people who can't get out while screaming obscenities at other while also trying to be very political at the same time.
Just get in the fucking robot, okay?
Just get in the fucking robot.
Give me the tank tracks and I'll be happy.
Robot.
I remember the
There is a sort of tank kind of mech, by the way.
Oh, no,
in
you
Armored
get
Core.
the tank legs. You get the tank legs, I know. You get track
anybody...
legs, they have the best health, and they have the shittiest mobility.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
There's also a Scorpion-like one.
Oh, nice.
The sniper thingy that
Yeah.
also flies.
Hey, remember when PLM stood for the People Liberation Movement? Now it's Project Liberty Militia.
I mean, it's probably because it's too similar to a certain country we won't name that is too busy executing its citizens.
Probably.
No, too busy containing them. Containing them from their dangerous ideas and the coronavirus.
And then of course it's like they can trace things back to that new bio company, Biogen or whatever, that uses the umbrella logo except in teal instead of
bonk.
red. Spitty.
You know, this thing should have kept its hash. Changed my mind.
No, because that was broken.
They could have nerfed it. What I'm saying is that it should have kept hash as an option, but not as crazy as it was.
But it's not really hash anymore, though, is it? I mean, like, the reason why the outdo's hash works is because it's slow firing and people don't really have a problem with it.
The thing is, they could have nerfed the damage a lot. No, the Leclerc T4, when it first came out, used to have a hash round on a 140mm gun.
It used to have a
coupled with its
5-second
defensibility.
reload.
Yeah, 5-second reload with hash.
Yeah.
It was amazing against anything squishy. Like, you could rape a Sphinx, no problem. It was great, because it did like 1,800 damage, it did like 1,200 damage.
Yeah.
It was dead in 5 seconds.
Well, yeah, you'd have a defensive ability that would improve your reload, your gun handling, but horrifically slow you down to 25 kilometers an hour max.
Yeah.
Which, I like using the defensive.
Woo! So I can get the double shot by using the accuracy, but then I'm rooted to the fucking ground, so I can't move.
That at tier 10.
Lens, is my tank slowly moving or is it just me?
Let me take a look.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, it's suddenly unlocked.
Yeah, you're moving around. It's new.
Yeah.
Not a bad little tank.
Does this get a machine gun?
Cat tab, no.
TV? No.
Cat tab and
Leo
The
2AX have
2AX
no
machine guns.
Yeah,
they have no ability to defend themselves against infantry. Even though we've already proven that a 12.7 or larger is actually kind of more ideal.
Wait, the turret hitbox was fixed? I think it was. No, that.
I like how fast this tank is.
Yeah, the turret hitbox was fixed. Yay.
Okay.
What's this?
Just what I wanted to have spawn on me, like 4 T-15s.
Come on, I thought you could use the challenge.
The T-15 spam.
I don't consider missile spammers a challenge.
No, it's just overloading. That's all. And it's a bad overload. It's yeah. Challenge would be.
Could someone put a round in that T-14, Lieutenant? It's on like.
A
someone
challenge
shot. Thank
would
you.
actually be bots that actually use tactics programmed from observations of other players.
That would suck if a bunch of K-21s flanked while their MBT's holding you.
Yeah,
I'd
would
like
get massacred.
It would be
real
realistic.
I'd be fine with it. I'd be fine with it though, because that's like, oh hey, the bots actually are doing something intelligent.
They're smarter. Yeah, smarter bots. That would be more.
That's why you have to deploy your tanks better.
I mean, especially since we're limited to 5 tanks in a platoon.
They actually did that in Halo Wars 2. They had to nerf the AI because it was too fucking good. And actually, not cheating in an RTS.
No, but it
actually
was
better.
It was too much for the players.
Overwhelming. It had tactics, like it had an attack phase, a retreat phase, a capture phase. It had, you could set it up to be aggressive, defensive, or to have a bias to a certain unit in different missions in Halo Wars 2.
By the way, I tried playing StarCraft versus the computer. And guess what? The computer cheats like a son of a bitch.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah.
If you go anywhere above hard difficulty, they produce more resources than you. They cheat off their ass.
Dude, I was playing beginner level and it still cheated my ass out.
No, you should
I was
really
like, I'm
play
still
Halo
building.
Wars 2.
I'm figuring, okay, I'm still building. They're still building.
I mean, Halo
Suddenly,
Wars
here
2
comes
is...
an army of bots.
Halo Wars 2 is pretty
Army of
bullshit,
bots,
to be
like,
honest.
Your best defense, 9 times out of 10, is if you're Terran, is just build nukes and have battle cruisers hold the line because they have enough health to tank.
Yeah.
That or siege tanks. You need combination of air and ground.
But yeah, there are a few real strategy games that actually have a self-learned AI into them. Halo Wars 2 was one of the first because they based the AI off a competitive player, and they just basically sat into a room, told the AI what was important to keep notice of, and he just improved the AI of it. And it was disgusting. As in, it was not cheating, but it was basically doing everything perfectly all the time.
Well, AI can do things perfectly. That's the thing. You have to give them something where they'd have the human fallacy of some respect, where they'd make a mistake, like, oh, they overextend or something.
Yeah.
But you also have to have it so that they do present a challenge. One of the games that I loved that had challenging AI, because they were completely fucking obnoxious and they knew what they were doing, was in Crisis.
Yeah.
That AI that sucked to fight.
The fucking shoot it!
Sure.
Waiting for my stupid fucking heat MP to reload. 1, 2. Beautiful. I still don't understand why this thing should have the double shot. It should have a thumper cannon. Like, a big fuck off gun.
Just a big ion cannon?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind the double shot, but they just have to make it so it's not blap blap. They need to make it more like blap. Blap.
But yeah, I suppose if they did make the bots a bit smarter, that they would have to be careful how they tweak the intelligence.
Well, the thing is, they'd have to redesign the maps. Like, look at Armored Core. Look at how the AI works in that. They suck to fight in there too.
I never got to play.
If you go into an area, you could easily get surrounded and trapped by other cores. You don't want that. No. Doesn't matter how good you are at the game. If you get yourself stuck in a situation you can't get out of, you're fucked. Especially considering...
here's what they would have to get rid of if they did make the bots smarter. A, insane amount of missile spamming. B, the aimbot. And C, the teleporting in behind you. That's just not challenging.
That's more down... The last one's more down to them having shitty spawn locations instead of driving in off map after you secure certain areas.
Didn't they do the same thing with Halo Wars? The original, where the AI would forget to do things?
Yeah.
So, like you said, like you were saying, if they made the bots capable of making mistakes like a human, but play like a human, then it would feel like you were playing versus other people.
Like simulate fallacy, more or less.
Yeah.
That's what you'd have to do, is simulate fallacy.
Yeah. Because there's no way the AI isn't
gonna make
perfect
perfect moves.
Yeah, exactly. If you make it purposely imperfect, it's gonna break. So you have to make it perfect and then nerf it.
You have to basically make it perfect and then add in contingency to where it might, like, hiccup. It might hiccup, it might derp, it might overextend, it might not deploy its voice forces in the correct spot based on
snipers have target designation, from what I know.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snipers do. You have to, anytime you're within their spotting range, they can designate you. But it's only once every 10 seconds they get designated.
And it only lasts a couple of seconds.
You'll see that yellow thing come up if you drop a sniper down on the table.
Yeah.
I keep saying table because this reminds me of like playing with miniatures.
Yeah, instead of how long it takes for a person to designate, because you designate and then it switches off, try to designate again, switches off, designate again, switches off, and then finally designate.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious.
As long as your target sits still, you can get the painting done.
Well, even a blade of grass will interrupt your designation.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Very annoying. They fixed it, and then they nerfed it again.
This is why I've turned, for my game, all vegetation is transparent when I'm zoomed in.
Well, even then, even if it's transparent, even zoomed in, you'll still have it happen, even if you don't see it. Which is shit, but I don't know why it's interrupted the way it is.
Flag company, you're going up against the Lions of Neck.
It's almost anything can deflect a laser beam.
If that's the case, our jets are in trouble.
I want the ability to use a mirror.
You don't even need a mirror. Any kind of reflective surface, anything with any bit of reflective ability.
Change of plans.
Lasers. Also, the mod I'm using for Fallout 4 actually means that lasers have no recoil.
Lasers.
Well, the thing is, the laser rifles are basically firing a bolt of laser blast. It's like a las gun from 40K.
Deploy lasers!
The thing is, they are modeled in Fallout 4 by default, is that they will not cause things to move. You fire a laser at a coffee cup and nothing happens to the coffee cup. It won't cause it to move, but they gave it recoil for some reason.
It's the bolt leaving and there's like a little charge like a lightning or thunderclap.
Wouldn't it actually more cause, I mean, it wouldn't cause it to recoil, but it would cause the spread to get bigger, wouldn't it? Overheating and stuff.
Well, also gotta remember, when a lightning bolt goes through the air, it leaves a hollow space.
It's not a lightning bolt, it's a laser.
Thunder. And
it's a directed energy beam. There is no recoil.
Is that what we're gonna call lightning strikes now? Directed energy beam. Okay, I agree with this motion.
At least it's not an ion cannon yet.
Yeah. Ended up making my Fallout 4 into hell mode.
Plasma gets recoil and does knock shit back.
Oh yeah, plasma is crazy.
There's a lot of energy behind it.
Well, also because it's plasma, it's part kinetic.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can get Renna to play my Fallout 4 and see how quickly she rage quits it because of how fucking difficult it is.
Wow. Just everything to get folks to get together.
Yep. If she ever does get to come around, that is.
Wow.
She better come around for Christmas. Grandma's not gonna last forever. She's like 87 and she's steadily declining.
No, my grandmother's 90 and she's already declined quite far.
Yeah.
I'm 56 and I've declined physically.
You haven't declined mentally,
I'm not saying
though.
physically, I mean mentally.
Like, mental decline is so sad.
Yeah, like I've also told people, the reason I'm recognizing the thing with Biden is because my granddad died from Alzheimer's. He was declining. He couldn't tell who
Trump debate, he's also declining pretty badly too. He fucking you see his shoulder twitch and he fucking switches topic immediately because he doesn't know what he's saying or talking about at that point.
Oh yeah, no, I understand. Both of them are like bad. It's like
they're real bad.
He's a lot more cognitive than Biden, though.
No, yeah, he's definitely still more in there.
The GOP, no, sorry, not the GOP primary. The general election will come between two old men suffering from cognitive failure, shitposting each other.
So does that mean we can say it's two retards fighting over a soup can or something on the back of the bus?
Pretty much. I'll put it to you this way. There's a difference. The scary part is Orange Mussolini is actually better at shitposting than Biden.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, Trump is hilarious. Did you see him make fun of Mike Bloomberg? I fucking cried laughing.
And the funny part is they're golfing buddies, and he was doing that. So.
Golf is golf.
I mean, Bloomberg doesn't really have to care about his personal image.
Not really.
Honestly.
Bloomberg just has to throw money at the problem. Like,
he knows he's
money like that.
Bloomberg knows he's an asshole. And he doesn't give a fuck.
And racist.
Yeah, well, that's included in the
Stop and frisk! No. There's a difference between being an asshole and being racist.
Well, he's a racist asshole.
There you go, that'll work.
Ow.
Also, this is a fantastic topic for a tank stream where the majority of the audience is in their 40s and heavily conservative.
A bunch of curmudgeon-y old men that are trying to run for leadership of the nation.
Me and my fantastic community of morons decide this.
Hey, what do I know?
We're apolitical, though. We'll fuck with anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Equal opportunity assholes.
Well, what do I know? I'm voting for Bernie. I want to get to some level of democracy back.
Hey, you can go up onto that wing again. You used to not be able to for the longest fucking time.
Oh, I want to go up there. It's been so long since I've been able to get up on that. Oh.
It's dead.
We got time for one more game.
Woo!
What do we want to do?
I don't know.
Slam our dick in the door and do Spec Ops?
One more game.
Done that all day. Just doing it for one quick simple game. I'm just getting damage done by MBTs for what's left in the battle path.
No, that'll be interesting for a stream. Try to get everyone else who doesn't have it the heroic camo.
Go to the BSI.
Reimer's better at that.
Yeah,
I'm not
Primer
saying
knows.
you're wrong, but I mean, I've already gotten mine, and yeah.
I've watched the Primer video.
I did that while not working with Primer. I did that with a different group.
Yeah.
Do we want
You
to
just
play?
have one. Oh, fuck. Basically, once you get past the first mission, it's a lot easier.
What do we play?
I don't know. 20,000 potential damage and repelled in Glops. Take door wedge, easy.
Oh well. I don't think I'm gonna get that done.
Wedge.
I've only done 103,120 damage out of 350,000, and the shit turns into a pumpkin tonight. So
Yeah.
We should
I
take
don't think we're gonna get it.
tier 4s.
Tier 4s?
Tier 4s.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
those.
Up baseballs!
What?
I want those.
What?
She's gonna take the Ontos.
I'm not gonna take the fucking Ontos.
No, Janet's gonna take the Ontos.
Mm.
Dying to
I know what I'll take. Lord of
Why?
the Union.
Short scout.
I'm gonna take one of the most overrated MBTs in history.
Oh. Just a second.
The Centurion. Thank you, Sedaris, for
I'm gonna
subscribing
take out
on
my
YouTube.
toy I haven't touched in a while.
That,
Oh yeah.
that can be
that's right.
taken so many ways.
I can put a better commander on the IS-7 now. Hi, Douglas.
I'm gonna take out my toy I haven't used for so long. Really, Lens?
Oh, you gotta put such a dirty vent on it.
Well, you were the one who made it dirty in the first place.
No, I'm talking about my T62M. It's a toy. It's a premium.
Concern.
It's not a grind. It has nothing to do with grinding
Big
any
concern.
lines at all.
Oh, uh-huh. It's got nothing to do with any grinding. Okay.
No, no.
Cool, this thing's accuracy is now 0.1 now. Very nice, actually pretty good for the IS-7.
Yeah, IS-7 needs something.
7
Needs
needs
help.
help.
It's got the autocannon, I mean 4.7.
Well, yeah.
45 millimeter millipen, 20 damage average.
Yeah. So
The
good.
heavy MG. Tuk, 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 tuk.
Actually not getting farmed by hash anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yeah.
No, that's reserved for the UFO.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I still remember playing the Chieftain with Cortez and spamming hash. because why not?
I mean, you have commanders now that give you more health and faster reloads, so Cortez is irrelevant at that point. Cortez is only good on the low damage tanks as opposed to anything with slow reload.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Unless you want to do absolute meme builds of the high DPM builds. But,
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean, does Cortez do module damage as well,
No.
or no?
No.
No,
Oh,
that's why
so
you need
Victor
different
is better
commanders.
damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Gerard is actually better. Vincent actually does module damage, I think.
Yeah, Vincent's like a good overall buff. Douglas is more of a Abrams Merc of a Challenger commander. Like, he gives a good reload buff, and...
he thickens up that turret ring.
I mean...
No, you're thinking of,
Douglas?
Was it? No, not Douglas.
Vincent?
Harper.
Harper,
Harper
yeah.
has a turret ring buff, I think.
Harper's
Yeah,
just...
well, Douglas I thought had it because I've seen it.
He might. I'll have to look at Douglas.
Yeah.
I don't have him built that way.
Ooh.
Nice. 8-second reload on 130.
Ooh, I have a 6.29. 350 damage and 310 pen. But no, Douglas is basically the buff for the Abrams line. Like, he pretty much busts them out to the point where they can become useful. Like a 10% reload bonus. Is it 25 or 15% acceleration?
25%.
25% acceleration below 32 kilometers an hour and a 15% debuff after 32. As well as some other good buffs, really. Like, he's basically tailor-made for the Abrams series. He should not be a tier 10 commander. Honestly, he should be like a starter commander for the Abrams series because he is basically what they need to be decent. It's actually kind of painful, really.
Alright guys, I'll say goodbye for tonight.
Oh god, missile. Did you just bounce the swing fire missile?
Yes, I did.
Ooh. Feeling spicy today, are we? Take care, Ark. See you
Have a
later,
good time,
alright?
guys.
Take
You
it
too.
easy, York.
See ya.
Ah! What the fuck? Did you see that?
Yeah.
What unholy bullshit are we pulling today? Like, I don't know. This is uncharted territory. So far, we bounced all these Saber and Swingfire missiles. This is weird.
I wish the the machine gun on this sounded a bit beefier than
Yeah.
They're using their standard machine gun sound rather than the heavier
Yeah.
machine gun sound. Because like a 14.5 should be going.
14.5 is very loud.
There's no cause for peace.
I'm just giving you an idea of the tonal range and the
I'm
cadence of the
in
heavier gun.
significant pain. I should remember, I'm playing a Centurion, not a something actually good. Oh.
Well, look at me. I'm playing a notorious T-62 model.
You're better than a Centurion. You have a better turret, better hull armor, and you have the glorious 600 pen missiles.
I'm not using the missiles. Too
What?
slow.
What? What? What is the point of getting a T-62 then?
Angry fox noises.
Angry fox noises.
Oh, I still have my touch. I can still make her freak out.
But that's because it's stupid. Why would you play something and not play it for the reason why it's there in the game?
Personal preferences?
That's like taking the Atdu's 140 and not loading any pitch and just go, well, I prefer AP ROMs. It's like, well, congratulations, you fucking nut.
You do realize I played it with no Pesh after they nerfed Pesh.
It would still use a... I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna strangle you with my noodle hiccup arms. What's gonna fucking happen?
Okay, just be prepared. It's gonna be one hell of a sick neck to wrap around.
Alright. I swear, killing people with machine guns in PvP or co-ops is like the ultimate insult. Like,
I mean, when it's something like this, that's not as much insulting because it's a heavy machine gun.
no, I mean,
When
like,
it's a little 7.62.
a little
it's very
7.62. The better part is that when you make AFEs like shit themselves because they're on low hit points and they're just slowly having their life drained away.
The Weasel is not immune to 7.62.
Oh no,
that's sad.
no, it's tiny. Like, it's like basically a paradroop support vehicle. You know?
Yeah.
Scorpion 90 Lieutenant, that's different.
That is different.
Well, we are tier 4.
Or is it?
Yeah, but you normally don't see those. Even so.
Oh, it's a swing fire. Oh, bad
Hello,
vibes.
Bimp.
Bad vibes. Can I fire machine guns at it? Oh my god, it's working.
That's
it's working,
funny.
it's
He
working,
ran
it's
into me and died. Collision killed himself.
working. It bounced. What the fuck? Why is the
Oh,
swing
the
fire
angle.
bouncing on me?
Oh, because you were moving. I found out if you're moving.
No,
it
no, I was still.
Bounce.
I mean, I
Then
kind
you
of
probably-
shit myself at the same time, but it was still. I was still.
Sheridan!
Sheridan! Is the lieutenant dead?
Yeah.
Really?
Hey guys, how long are you guys gonna stream for?
Less than 6 minutes.
Oh, never mind.
You're a little late to the rodeo, my friend.
Yeah, I had a
Bonk.
class to teach, but when I got there, the primary instructor said, yeah, I handled it, I can handle this, you're free to go. So,
The important thing is you still get paid?
I still get paid.
Well then, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're given recompensation.
Getting paid is
for your
good.
efforts.
Getting paid is good. Now, putting a meme on your presentation is better if you can pull it off.
Only if it's an amusing meme.
It was amusing me, but no one got it. No one got it.
Then it's not an amusing meme.
There we go.
Turns out we were less than 6 minutes.
Yep.
Alright, have fun.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
I love it. Just tracks floating around in space.
Yep.
Yep.
Weasel was destroyed so efficiently, there's just tracks left.
Efficient destruction.
Oh yeah.
Kill someone so
It's
hard
the
there's
best
not enough of them
destruction.
left.